Back. I thought I was back. Because I should be back. There, let's be friends. I'm actually back now. There. Am actually back. Am actually back. So yeah, I was just rambling, looked down, next thing I know, the stream has already split. But my internet disconnected, sometimes that happens. Hope I didn't lose everybody. Let's be friends. I'm Porky. I'm just really this meek little boy. Alright, Adam Dudley. Please dote over me more. Please talk to me like good boys and girls, you know, just like me. No. That's not very nice now, is it? Actually, I'm not very nice either. That happens regardless. Uh-oh. Oh shit, we back. Alright. Oh yeah, this song too, I totally forgot about it. It's pretty good as well. Porky 01 and its cohorts suddenly attacked. Why do cohorts suddenly appear? Yeah, this is a nice little tune. Let us turn up all of the beats. There's no point in doing that, because these things die, like, kinda easily. All things considered. I'll just go ahead and start starstorming a little bit here. Oh, and let's also use all of Boney's stuff. If there's ever a time to use it, it's now. Yeah, we back. Oh, good. Shield Snatcher, gotcha. Well, we will also... Don't mechanically attack me. We need to get Lady Bear all healed up. I don't want her to die. I want her to live. Guard. Come on, MegaHarv, with your mega healing. Mechanically played dead, I dig it. If you don't be nice to Porky, you'll say something that's so harsh, it'll cut you like a knife. It's true, he will. Got a great theme from Smash Ultimate. It's called Darkman Stage. Just a mix of a bunch of Mega Man 5 themes. Okay. Darkman 2, I think. Weapon Get, intro theme, and the title theme. I will have to listen to that in Smash Ultimate in due course. I think it cut off Green Raccoon, but was that game you were telling me about? Whatever game you're like, Darkseed? What is that? Explain that, if you don't mind. I've never heard of it. Let's do that thing where I raise my offense up some more. Generate a mechanical explosion, how dare you. There, we destroyed one, but another one replaces it. Don't mechanically ram into my dog. Heartless monster. I want to heal. A heal of bread. Glad you're back, MegaHarv. Me too, Bowtie Express Kirby. Glad you're back too. I think YouTube's doing their ongoing test again, they went. Pick your channel as always. No, what actually happened this time was my internet just crapped the bed. I had to reboot my computer. Or my internet. Because something that's been happening, like, the past couple of months, sometimes my internet will just drop off. It happens surprisingly irregularly when I stream. Usually it's other issues I deal with and not that. So let's get one more offense up. Up. I think I hit 2 notes, like, at the same time. Oh, you explode every time you blow up, eh? I guess so. Don't flash an insincere mechanical smile. I guess that was overkill. Do the thing where I heal. Heal. And I guess offense down, Omega. Defense down, Omega, I mean. Best part of the Darkman theme is when it drops to the title theme. I mean, Mega Man music, you really can't go wrong with it. It's a well, it's not like anyone thinks that Mega Man- well, I shouldn't say that, but like... It's not like it's a secret that Mega Man music is pretty good, so... what was my point? No, because I was gonna say that, like, the music in Mega Man's kind of like an unsung hero, but it's like, no, it's not. It's not at all. I'm making stuff up. My internet drops and gives me problems sometimes. Well, I have, you know, yeah, it just happens. I better heal some more. Yeah, and if Speedy dies, we lose the Lockrio's memento. So let's not have that happen. What was that bullshit? Hey, like her, just how you doing? I want my money back. Why is your internet made of wood? That's a very good question. No, I was saying right before you came back there, unless you just caught me saying it. Like, generally, if I have, like, if my stream shits the bed like that, it's usually my computer's fault. But that, and it might still be, but my internet just disconnected. That's why the stream split. And I didn't notice until after the stream split. So a lot of the time I can save it, but wasn't happening this time. But how you doing, like her? Just... I work evenings all week, so I'll hit you up when I'm off work the rest of the week, and if we can get together for some Smash, then we can. Otherwise, we will put it off for another day. You need real computer. Yes, I do. I need real computer and wired internet. I can at least do something about the real computer. Darkseed, it's a point-and-click game, okay, where you have to stop these aliens called the Ancients from taking over the world and get an alien embryo out of your head. Oh, before it hatches. I have 1 gig internet. I definitely don't. Help arrived, hey. I have... not 1 gig internet. Better heal. Oh, let's just Starstorm. It's like brainstorming, but with stars. Shield snatching. Oh yeah, and I was using, like, bombs and stuff, or I was starting to. Oh, Super Bomb's gonna be real good, then. You would have to move. Yeah, definitely. Send you a Discord message. Oh, no worries, dude. It's all good. My fault there, man. Forgot I had to work an event tonight. Oh, don't worry about it. It's all good. I mean, we'll get together for some Smash. Let's attack. And Starstorm some more. So yeah, don't worry about too much. Yeah. Working events. Yeah. I had to refresh my page. Did you read my post? Yeah, some like point and click game. I hadn't, I know, there's people working, how dare they. I have, I'm not like a big like point and click adventure guy. I don't know if I've ever actually beaten a point and click game before. Nothing against them, I just haven't. Oh, we better do this again. There we go. I'll be back, Harv, I gotta go do something. Alright, I'll be here. What Final Fantasy 4 oh wow, Final Fantasy 4 to 13 soundtracks on eBay. And the Zelda game soundtracks as well. Oh, very nice. I don't have a lot of soundtracks. I have the Earthbound one, I have Final Fantasy 6 and 7. What else do I have? Like official ones. I have some other. Chrono Trigger. That's mostly it. Oh, let's just Starstorm some more. And Shield Snatch some more. Explosion. I need to move myself. This place is meh. It just kind of outlived its usefulness. I mean, I'd be lying if I said it's not, if it's something that I don't think about every so often, but there's a lot of conveniences here. All of a sudden, some guys rushed into the room. Right now, I feel like I'm kind of, you know, glued here for a bit. All of a sudden, some guys rush into the room. For me to find something better for less, I don't know. It is the DCMC. But if I move, I'm definitely gonna get, like, some pimpin' internet. Why is Porky calling for help? It's like, hey, Victoria Dackers, welcome to the chat. He is, because I'm beating his ass, so he needs help. Tandagasa. Dramatic climaxes are where unruly dudes like us get to shine. Yay, Bakio. Shimmy Zamiz jumped out in front. DCMC coming to help. Yeah, I hear the rent down there is decent. Yeah, it's decent. Like if I was rooming with anyone at all. What was my point? Like, it would cost less, but, like, for me to live by myself, this is... For the most part, like, is... Like, unless I find a deal somewhere, then... It's not bad for just kind of, like... I need to go live by myself for not completely insane money. There goes that part. I get that soon myself. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting. Had a candle burning for over 2 days now. How long is that candle, Azure Nightshade? Good lord. MegaHarv, this is it. This is finally it. It's not an earwax candle, is it? Have we managed to corner the enemy, or have we all been dragged here? I suppose it doesn't matter either way. Right, Shopvac? We're almost there. Got, like... Including credits, maybe an hour to go. Cough, wheeze, cough. Come a little closer, so I can see your face better. Probably go out if I blow it out. Oh, glass container candle. So, like, the wax will, like, fall onto itself. I was the one who brought you here. A traveler who has journeyed to and from past and future. I'm the most clever, charming, and most troublemaking boy ever. Master Porky Minch. Good old minch meat. Where are ya, Porky? Come out, come out. I welcome you once again, you weak hangers-on pretending to be the last survivors of this world. Spankety, spankety, spankety. Ah ha 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 ha! There's Porky. You're not looking so hot, Porky. Cough, cough, wheeze, wheeze. You resorted to blanking your memories to create a new world where humanity's past failures would never be repeated. How stupid can you be? What is this? It's Mother 3. No matter how much you change the rules, no matter how much you refuse to admit defeat, in the end, the creatures known as people will always sign their own death warrant by acting out of stupidity and evil. And then, mankind will be gone for good. You could have been happy, if only you would have done as I did, and obediently followed the visionary, selfish desires of a great hero. Wheeze, 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 gasp, gasp. Why is it you struggle to cling to life with such puny minds, pitiable bodies, and feeble hearts? Well, no matter. The curtain is about to fall on this pathetic little play of yours. Because soon, the power of power will be mine. The world, and everything in it, has been my oyster so far, and now I'll end it by acquiring the ultimate power. The Power Glove? Ah ha 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 ha! Cough, wheeze, gasp, cough. Whew. Though everything so far has been fun and games, I've given you many a concession. I was bored out of my mind and wanted to play something more thrilling, you see. But now that we're face to face like this, I won't hold anything back. My slave, my lifeless son will pull the vital needle for me. And the moment he does, the dragon should awaken and do as I want. At which time, I assume you fools will turn into garbage, or dust, or something, and finally disappear for good. Ah ha ha ha. I'll admit, that is kind of sad. But I wouldn't be crushed under the weight of boredom if it were any other way. Wheeze, 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 gasp, 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 gasp. Do you understand now? Do you understand the sadness Master Porky bears, now that he is godlike? Ah ha 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 ha. Cough. Wheeze. Is the Mega Man X boss coming out to fight us now? This sound is making me think. Oh. You love your little dramatic plays, so this couldn't have come at a better time for you. It seems the 7th and final needle has just been located deep underground, below here. That's convenient. It's a good thing you now just found it. I refuse to help you anymore. You waited really long to put your foot down. Waha. Waha. Waha ha 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 ha. Get up and get down with the sickness. I assume you want to pull it too, right, MegaHarv? Why not go and check it out then? I'm even being fair enough to tell you where it is. That really will make this game all the more fun. But I think I'll use my shortcuts to give myself a head start, if you don't mind. But I do mind. Cough, wheeze, wheeze. What if Darkseid art style looked like it belonged to an H.R. Geiger film? Does it, or is it like a hypothetical? Because, like, that would be intriguing, I guess. Bring it on if you can catch up to me, that is. Here, you can use this elevator all you want. Spankety, spankety, spankety. Wheeze. Gasp. Wheeze. Oh, that's convenient. We just happen to be on there already. Oh my god, it's falling so fast. Lady Bear is just floating. She might be kind of end up on the bad side of things if the elevator falls faster than she does. And it's falling even faster. And if I hit the fast forward button, it will fall even faster than that. Journey to the center of the earth. What happened to the floor? We just fell right out. It does. Okay, Geiger himself called it beautiful. Oh, really? in an interview regarding the game. No kidding. Is it relatively new, Darkseed? Hi, Dad. MegaHarv. MegaHarv, there's something that has me concerned. Could you let me go on ahead first? Yeah, okay. Father knows best. Thanks, don't ask why. But if it seems like I've been gone a long time, then go ahead and keep going. Alright. So immediately go. I've already would have outrun him. You gonna go? Yeah. Yes. Keep going down, 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 down. Running down the ladder. No problem here. I thought there was a problem around here. Alright. Misremembering, I guess. There it is. It's the doorknob from our house. It just keeps running away. You accidentally dropped it. Damn it! It's like the keys in the Laguna flashbacks in Final Fantasy VIII. Hello. I would love to save it, Save Frog. It's a good thing frogs can be found in deep, dank places like this. Please be careful out there. I would. Okay, so we don't see the item guy yet. This is a hot spring. Ah, incredibly enough, there's a hot spring inside the box. Ah. Delightful. Lady Bear just wants to get the heck out of there. Yeah, I don't blame her either. Can I continue to use that? I can. I thought it was going to be like a one-time only thing. Pleased to find out it's not. How refreshing. Alright. Does this place look familiar? Now, I don't think it's ever been explicitly stated that this is the same place as, in Earthbound. Phenomeno. But it sure as hell looks like it. The people that did, like, the Mother 3 handbook that's similar to the Earthbound strategy guide, like the big ol' one, they called this place the Cave of the Future, because in Earthbound it's Cave of the Past. So I think that's a good name for it. But this place doesn't have an official name, I don't believe. That's what it should be called. If it is indeed the same spot. Alright. Getting these levels. Not many more levels worth of magic to learn. Here we go. And you remember the enemies you find here? Do you remember? Well, we got the Phenomeno, but like... There's other ones. There's other ones around. There, it looks so much different from behind. Wasn't so bad for 4,000 experience, that's alright. Oh yeah, you remember these enemies from Earthbound? You remember those? I think that's pretty funny. Because, like, in Earthbound, it's like, oh, this is what, like, mechanical enemies are, but in this game, it's like, no, this is just what it is. You're just fighting a mineral, a floating mineral thing. I think that's a good joke. I appreciate it. I guess it's the same joke as, like, the electric characters that are also in Earthbound. I love how you can turn this enemy around, like it makes any difference. Welcome back, Blade Games. How the hell are you? Anyway, we beat it. I want to look at its battle memory. That enemy in particular. It's gonna take it. Well, I can just do this, and it won't take so long. A lot of enemies. Don't just sit there and wonder why a rock would attack you. That would be dangerous. Mysterious energy from that powerfully resonates with the vibrations of the last needle. Interesting. Pretty alright. I'm presentable now. Nice. Nice. The stream went down. I forget if you were here for that. Oh, we'll just keep fighting these things. You were here for that, okay, I couldn't remember. My memory is all refreshed now. I'm not gonna fight this one, though. This couldn't run. Came crashing down and it hurt inside. That was real painful. No. I don't wanna. I think those are the only enemies down here. Not 100%. Well, I mean other than bosses and stuff. Jeez. It's funny when you turn that enemy around, it's as if nothing happened, yeah, for the most part. Yeah, looking. But you still do extra damage to it somehow. Sillily enough. Oh no, it's her dad's hat. That's not good. And I realized to you... What? Also, I realized to... Are you a room on Smash? Oh, you need Switch Online. Oh, is that like their monthly whatever? So I don't know, that could be arranged for long enough for me to play it. That masked man, he's MegaHarv. MegaHarv, he's your brother. MegaHarv. I feel like that was, like, really telegraphed, but that's the first time the game, like, really comes out and says it. I don't know why he's obeying this Porky guy, but as a father, I finally found the son I lost. MegaHarv, be happy. I finally found your brother. To run, I meant to run. Also, it's cheap, but a year- yeah, $24 for a year, that's like a joke. Final needle, MegaHarv. Make sure you pull it. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Don't worry about me, just hurry to the needle. Final needle, MegaHarv. Make sure you, yeah. Talk to him a bunch of times. Oh, he said something different. That other time. Jeez, you're persistent. You're wondering about my hair, aren't you? That's right. I'm as bald as a bean. What's this? Bald as a bean is a dumb way of putting it? When did you get to become such a bitter person? Talking to me like this isn't very nice. Quit it. You say other things? I thought that was it. I didn't know he had, like, that other text past it. It's probably all just the same thing now, but anyways. We will go on ahead. $25, that's not bad. So was the spoiler just spoiled? Finally, yes. But I mean, like... That's the first time the game actually, like, comes right out and says it, but... I mean, like, who else could use the ability that you can use when you have a missing twin? Like, it's kind of telegraphed, but... But nonetheless. Anyway, we found a real bat. After all this time. We have a real, honest-to-goodness bat. So I'm gonna just, give. Real bat. A bat that brims with mystery and courage. PP plus 50, holy cow. An offense up a bunch. Did you fight Porky or not? Not yet. We're close. I think Porky's actually, like, up here. What's this way? Oh, nothing. Good. So, I don't know, heal, I guess. Do the thing where I heal. Oh, for God's sakes, use life up B. Alright, let's, do this! Stop right there. There he is in his spider mech, finally. However he controls it. Guess his hands still kind of work. Cough, cough. This really is no time for games anymore. I don't feel like letting you go any further. If you're after the needle, then don't worry. My adorable little monster is on its way to as we speak. Wheeze, wheeze, gasp, gasp. Huh? That monster's name is MegaHarv? Its name was MegaHarv? That almost sounds like a person's name. I disagree. But now it's my robot. Not even a fragment of light remains inside it. It's Master Porky's slave robot. It does whatever I say. It acts on my will alone. It's my double. It doesn't know anything about who you are. Cough. Wheeze. It's Porky! It's Porky! So let's raise our offense up. And lower his offense down. It's Porky! So let's just go ahead and use the Super Bomb, Super Bomb. I might use the enemy bufferizer too, just because. Yeah, this is his form in Brawl, that's right. Also, did I miss the absolutely safe capsule? Not yet, no. Yeah, forget fighting the bot. Yeah, just stab him in the heart. I think the game actually comes out and says he's, like, immune to, like, physical damage, like he himself. But I think it only comes to light during the battle. But even still, yes, just stab him in the heart. Like, why would you hit the robot part of it? Offense down again, and tickle stick up. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Why not? Buff this enemy. It doesn't work, really? I figured you could use that on bosses if nothing else, but I guess not. Well, shit. Love his muted horde sound. I need a tickle stick in real life. That can be arranged. I'm sure they have those. Hero's already max strength. Well, then I should get him to attack then. And then you both defense down. Then we just pummel him. I think they're called vibrators. Yeah, something like that. Back massagers. When they don't want to call them vibrators. How old is Porky in this? He doesn't know. Even Porky doesn't know how old he is. Surprised they got any of those. He'll talk about that in a minute, however. I'm gonna cast this. I think I could actually drain PP from him somehow. I say that because he shouldn't have magic. Because he didn't before, but I guess he could learn it. What did Porky do? I don't know. Just couldn't understand Porky's attack. There you got pig robot, my man. Yeah, stab that heart. Stabby, stabby. Stab him in his cold black heart. Stab. Aw. What did Porky do? I don't know. Hey! I feel like I'm pushing it too fast, but I'm not. Let me fill you in on something. No matter how much you attack me, I'll never die. Even if I somehow wind up beaten, I'll never die. Bet you didn't know that, did you? I did, actually. You don't know how I know that, though. Smell. But he didn't smell anything. I disagree. Porky used confusion. Wait, what's going on now? It's kind of like a nod to Earthbound, where Gygus doesn't attack, where the enemies... where you're like... You don't understand the true form of Gygus' attack. It's a throwback to that. What did Porky do? I don't know. Better heal. And by heal, I mean heal. Hey, Mr. Godchild, how you doing? School is kicking my behind, and it's so overwhelming. Oh, jeez, dude. You're getting a good chunk of the way through it there now, aren't you? I hope you can tie... excuse me, I hope you can tie a knot and hang on there. Get through her. Why doesn't Porky mention Ness? No reason to mention Ness. Like, he definitely remembers Ness. Because of, like, Friends Yo-Yo and stuff. But... which I always took as, like... him being sarcastic about it. But, I don't know. But no, he wouldn't really have any reason to bring up Ness. So I think that's why. Trying to make it seem so... Oh. I've gone through time and space so many times that I haven't aged like a normal person. Who knows, I might be 1,000 years old, or even 10,000. But despite that, I'm still the same kid at heart. Is that funny? It is, isn't it? Does it make you laugh? Yeah, I graduate in the summer. Ah, you can do it, Godchild. I have faith in you. Getting near the end. This is as hard as it's gonna get. If you can get through this part, you're laughing. Sounds kinda lazy considering Porky's not as much of an all-powerful deity as Gygus. He's kinda transcended into immortality because of the time travel. Because in this universe, like, time travel, like, just fucks up how you age and stuff. So, I keep doing this. But yeah. Just put the wood right to him. Like, don't cast magic at him, he has the psi counter stuff. There we go. If the dragon wakes up, it might end up destroying everything and extinguishing all life. I don't know why I had such a hard time jujitsuing that. Even so... Ah ha 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 ha! Cough, gasp, wheeze. Even so, I'll be alive. Me and the dragon will be the only things left alive in the whole wide world. I'm more than ready for that possibility. Ah ha 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 ha! Cough, cough, gasp, wheeze. With my eternal life, I'll see the world through to its end. Until everyone who won't like me is gone. More healing. Wishing upon a star, thing that burns to the ground. And I never have to think of it again. Oh, this is me after my graduation. Gotcha. Wonder how many forms this robot has. I forget. What did Porky do? Nothing too noteworthy. I thought I missed. Thank you for playing along with me all the way to the end like this. Oh, you're welcome, Porky. I'm actually a pretty nice guy, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't say you're a nice guy, but if it wasn't for you and your diabolical acts, I wouldn't have had this game to play, so you're leaving me in a bit of a conundrum here. Ah, ha ha ha. Yeah. 17? What? Oh, it has 17 forms, yes. I moved 56 times. You mean like straight up? You'd actually move that many times? That's crazy. 56 times, went to 28 schools, so I lost a lot of people and had to relearn the same things. Catch up on a lot. And refocus my efforts countless times. But finally finish in 2014. God damn, man, that's a lot to have to deal with. Having to start over again that many times. Hey. Well, that was convenient. There, we killed your spider mech. How's that? It's all limp. I'll never die. I'll never die. Nor will I ever be beaten. But it appears my machine has run out of energy for the moment. Ah ha ha ha. MegaHarv. And 16 twice in a row, yeah. Since birth, I moved that many times. Holy crap. I moved, like... not, like, out of town. But, like, I've moved, I don't know... 12 times, maybe? 15? And I thought that was, like, kind of a lot, but maybe it isn't. You haven't won, just so you know. I'm gonna duck inside this absolutely safe capsule for the time being. When I'm inside, no attack will have any effect on me whatsoever. I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, yeah, right. There's no such... excuse me, there's no such thing as absolutely. But there is such a thing, and it's this. The absolutely safe capsule I tricked Dr. Andonuts and the Mr. Saturns into making for me. Me, all for me. How'd you trick them? I'm curious. Well, he's been assimilated into this absolutely safe capsule. Incidentally, you can combo this song. It's effectively a stalemate now, though. Lower its defense by infinity. The absolutely safe capsule doesn't do anything. Inside the absolutely safe capsule, Porky is sticking his tongue out at you. Because Porky is sealed inside the absolutely safe capsule, the battle is, by definition, over. That's right. Capsule, yeah, is the only reference to Porky in Smash. Quite a bit, even 10 moves, yeah, can take a huge toll on someone. A lot of people I know hardly move once in their life, if that. They stay in the same secluded spot they're born. Really sad. Like I moved to Ontario twice, but like outside of that, it's mostly like the town I grew up in, and just like, you know, within it. I'm definitely glad I moved out of the province I lived in, though. It was good for me. Oh my. How'd you get down here safely, Dr. Andonuts? Maybe you are, Jeff. As evil as old Porky here is, I feel bad for him now. Why? I don't. punishment suitable for him. It's true that the absolutely safe capsule that the Mr. Saturns and I developed together can protect one from every manner of danger. It is an absolutely safe capsule. But once you enter it, you can never exit it. Even what's outside of the absolutely safe capsule is absolutely safe. I did tell Porky in a hushed voice that he shouldn't use it yet. But all he can do now is live for eternity inside the capsule, in absolute safety. Who knows? In a way, he may have gotten exactly what he wanted. What do you think? Is it wrong for me to think this way? No. It's not wrong, you say? I wonder. I somehow get the feeling it is. Not for him. He deserves it. Porky is sticking his tongue out at you from inside the absolutely safe capsule. Want to roll him around a bit? No, it's okay. It is absolutely safe after all. Roly roly. Whee! Roly roly. Yeah, let's roll him around somewhere. Yeah, Porky is simple. Very, very. Maybe he doesn't even realize, like, how, like, torturous that really would be for him over time. To spend an eternity in there. Like, I guess he's basically destroyed the universe at this point, so... Now he just has to think about it for forever now. Well, one more, never mind. I didn't remember there actually being other enemies to fight along here. So... let's... He's like he's like every even more simple Kefka, yeah. Yeah, he's like Kefka, except, like, less crazy and more bratty, I guess. Just all around dumber, less conniving, just shittier. It's last hot spring of the game. Right here. Yeah, just childlike. Yeah, exactly. Porky had enough imagination, he could think up an entire universe that many life forms evolve and create his own world all over again. All inside his mind, never truly be alone. Now is probably as good a time as any to just say, like, what I think. Like, this has never been actually, like, proven or anything. It's probably it's my own headcanon. But I like to think that this game is Porky's Magicant. Because, like, think about it for a second. Like, I'm sure you probably haven't, maybe you played Mother 1 anyways. There's a Magicant in Mother 1. Magicant in Mother 2. This game doesn't really have a Magicant. Like, the Chapter 6 could be considered a Magicant, I guess. But I just feel like I'm the final frog of the game. It's been such a short time, though it seems long, too. In any case, thank you for your continued patronage through it all. For me and all the other frogs, I thank you. Hop, teardrop, aw. But yeah, that's just headcanon thing. This whole game's just Porky's Magicant while he's trapped in the absolutely safe capsule. So, I don't know. I thought there was a... well... I thought there was another, like, item guy. Anyways. Let's do this. Yes. Is Porky the true MC game? I'm thinking, maybe. Like I said, headcanon. So I buy my games at GameStop. What? Yeah, they'll have jail size right outside in their view to see. Yeah. Porky has a... yeah, I read that. Even in Peterborough, they have 2 Walmarts, both on top of hills with large sewer connections. Very near populated areas and have barbed wire fence already around most of the parking lots. I haven't bought a game that wasn't from Steam in nearly 5 years, I think. Ah, went strictly PC, no more consoles for me, so I don't need stores anymore. Well, it's better than, you know, being on the consumer treadmill of new systems and stuff. No, fuck it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. There's her brother, MegaHarv. Her twin brother. If you want to see something like that's kind of creepy, look up, once you're done watching this, look up unused backgrounds Mother 3 final boss. MegaHarv's Franklin badge reflected the masked man's lightning back at him. Remember the one last time that happened? But here we are. Masked man took damage from the lightning bolt. So, try to attack. For some reason, MegaHarv couldn't attack. I think you may have missed the earlier message. Oh, probably. I was mentioning how Walmarts are turning into FEMA camps. Not something I would think anyone wants to talk about. Yeah, I know. But it has been happening. Yeah, it's that guy again. Not good. It's Proto Zero Batman. But yeah, when you're done here, check out the unused battle backgrounds for this fight. If you think this is creepy, get a load of those. Anyways, you can't really attack in this battle. So, guard. Do nothing but guard and heal. It's a battle of attrition. If you try to revive... I don't know if you even can revive them. I'm gonna try just for fun. I'm gonna heal first, though, just because I want to... One where the face is all red and scattered? Yeah, those are creeptacular, yes. Just to show it off here. Yeah. Like, it works, but he, like... Yeah, Masked Man fired an intense bolt of lightning. That ever occurred to me that, like, hypothetically, you could, like, kill him like that, couldn't you? Never tried that. Anyways, just keep on guarding. You looked it up, Blade? Yeah. One of the backgrounds is the kid, cheap goat-looking kid from Undertale. It turns into Flowey. Well, I mean, it looks kind of similar, I suppose. In my Mother 3 playthrough, I even showed those, it's like the hot dog sushi now. I even showed those, like, I superimposed it over this background. So you can, like, kind of see them in my playthrough. If you want to go about it that way. I guess I really should be trying to direct you to my videos whenever I can, really. You know? But nonetheless. It's a bit of a trip. MegaHarv. I kind of want to do this again and just, like, revive somebody and keep reflecting bolts of damage. Because I didn't realize that actually inflicted damage. The lightning bolt. From somewhere you heard someone call your name. Who would that be now? Damn, this franchise really is Nintendo's darkest. Probably, yeah. This is the Mother 3 love theme. Oh yeah, you're right, but slowed down. Can I? No, that probably wouldn't work. I probably can't, like, offense down or anything. I can do, like, shield and whatever. Which I guess is worth doing. MegaHarv. Hey, MJ, how you doing? Have you finished the other Mother games? Yes. I streamed I just finished streaming Earthbound in Japanese, like a week or two ago. But I've played Earthbound, like, I've beaten it like 20 times. This is probably my 4th time through Mother 3. Mother 1, or, yeah, Mother 1, Earthbound 0, Earthbound Beginnings, whatever you want to call it. I've only beaten once, but I do plan on playing in the next couple of days. It was MegaHarv's voice. It failed to reach the masked man. A question that was asked was, like, where's her voice coming from? But people think that it's that egg of light, the hummingbird egg that we got in Chapter 2, because remember, it really didn't do much. So they think that that might be what this is about. I see. Thought this was your first playthrough. No. This is probably 4th playthrough. Kirby's the darkest. He could eat, yeah, he could eat One Punch Man if he felt like it. Kirby is really quite resilient. I never really thought about it back in the day, but he's very OP. Shield vanished. Guarding. Continue to guard now. Yeah, just keep guarding. Yeah, Bowtie Express, Kirby, you would know. Well, in Smash Brothers Ultimate, like, they basically do a... like, they basically wipe the universe of life, and everyone dies except Kirby. You aren't Porky's robot. There's a video matchup. Yeah, death battle of Kirby versus Majin Buu, and Kirby wins. Which I thought was bullshit at first, until I, like, looked into it more and realized how ridiculous Kirby really is. Kirby ain't got shit on this series. Earthbound this game. Really show the darkest of Nintendo. He has an entire galaxy. Yeah, it's like a pocket galaxy in his stomach. Yeah, because he doesn't, like, actually eat anybody. He just pulls them into his dimension. His stomach galaxy. Masked Man looked around. Masked Man attacks. Yeah, keep on attacking. Gonna say something by boy or light spoiler. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it is like it's a spoiler, but like it's also like immediately when the game starts, so I was like, eh. Spoilers, so yes, yeah, everyone but Kirby is dead. Now, if I said what game that reminds me of, that whole universe wipe thing, that would be a spoiler. The game that made me think of it first. Which I, you know, if I say, it spoils it. So. But I mentioned, yeah, you got, yeah, I did. I got Mario and Marth, that's right. MegaHarv, look out! Papa Harv jumped in front of MegaHarv. Masked Man's attack dealt major damage to Papa Harv. Oh no. Hegamarv, please remember, I've been looking for you for so long. Stomach Galaxy, yeah, love that. Papa Harv suffered major damage. Papa Harv couldn't stand up. Guard. Masked Man attacks again. There is one point during this fight that you can attack. It might be like now. Yep. Because, he, you know, he just tried to kill our dad. But if you attack him, like, your mother's like, stop it. Stop fighting. MegaHarv. Stop fighting. See? See? Told you. Oh, Papa Harv, yeah. But I don't think I can actually fight again, no. I'm gonna try, but I don't think it lets me. Mama Harv's voice sadly echoed. Oh, I can attack now. I could feasibly try to 16-hit combo him, but, like, what for? I shouldn't say that. It's more that... because of the other Mother games, I knew this would have a gimmick. Which is kind of a bummer, but... like, pretty early on in this fight, I'm like, oh, so just defend until I win? Okay. But no, at no point do you ever have to inflict damage during this fight. Fazbug Gamer 2, welcome to the chat. Hola. If you purchase the DLC, they just join your party. Oh, they don't need to be unlocked. Oh, all the other people, gotcha. So then you can just go hero and win every fight. I do still have to do that. Just grab the DLC just cause. Healing, because don't die yet. Hey, Spanish, welcome. I'm Canadian. I need to heal again. I know. Yeah, Canada. How you doing? Welcome. We're almost there. Mass man attacks. We didn't even use any of those mementos we wasted. Or the one we didn't waste yet. Can you hear me? Yes. You're MegaHarv. Your name is MegaHarv. You're our son. I can talk Spanish. And love the Saga of Mother. Oh, this is a great game. I love... Earthbound's one of my all-time favorite games. I've recently thought that when I get to adult life, I may move to Canada. 2 words. Free healthcare. I mean, like, a lot of stuff is free with Canadian healthcare, but it's not, like... it's not as free as it may be stereotypically presented as. Because, like, I still have to pay for, like, medication. Like, if I go, like, dentist visits, like, I still have to pay for, like, dentist stuff. Unless I have, like, medical care on top of everything else. That being said, it sounds a lot better than the States' healthcare, but I mean, it doesn't hurt. Not a bad place to be. Favorite is Mother 2. Same. I would say this is the best game of the series, but Mother 2's my favorite of the series. Very, very nostalgic game for me. Oh, let's guard again. Be playing Mother 1 in the next couple of days. Maybe tomorrow. Soon. We'll be playing it soon. Probably better than, yeah, time for a checkup. You have 600... yeah. Well, someone was saying that, like, just to have your appendix removed, it's, like, $36,000 or something. So, yeah, I don't think there's... I don't know what the deal is with surgery in Canada. I've never had surgery yet. Until they slash me open and fix my hernia, but... please remember, MegaHarv. MegaHarv. I think it's, like, they won't cover cosmetic surgeries, but if it's, like, a necessary health thing, it's free. I'm not sure. I am not sure. I love the songs of Mother. Oh, the music in these games are great. There's us as twin babies. To think we would be blessed with 2 children at once. There's a sunflower off in the distance. Mama Harv's favorite flower. I bet something I didn't read it fast enough. That is how it works. Okay, cool. Then alright, I'll get my hernia fixed, no problem then. Financially, no problem. I can see them helping each other out when they need it. Yeah, I have a hernia, if you didn't know. I am all herniated. MegaHarv. And MegaHarv. Apparently I've had a hernia for like 7 years and they like just found out. Like last month or whenever it was, 2 months ago. I bet we'll mix them up a lot when they get bigger. MegaHarv. And MegaHarv, huh? But now they're like, don't lift anything. It's like... okay. I've only like been going to the gym and stuff for years. How do you want them to grow up to be? You know, and wrestling and all that fun stuff. To be kind, just like you. Hernias are common in your old age. Yeah, that's right. I was just going to say, I had a dream that long ago that the Canadian flag got changed to a Canadian beaver flag. I can talk English. Oh, I can talk Spanish. I mean, you can. I don't know if who in the chat understands Spanish. Thank you, Bowtie Express, Kirby. I heard the lines of the hospitals are as long as the DMV because healthcare was free. I wouldn't say that. Like, there's waiting lists for stuff, but there's waiting lists in the States, too, I'm pretty sure. Make us proud. But yeah, first surgery, I'm not happy about it. Whole ending thing reminds me of those 4 pictures. Oh yeah, from the Pacifit Rose. Something final. This is the finale. Now it is just me. And my twin brother, MegaHarv. MegaHarv isn't sure what to do anymore. Masked man gazed at MegaHarv. It is triage in Canada, yeah. Those who need it most get it first, yeah. I still need to actually, like, go to the surgeon's office and have them actually look me over. But I have had 2 doctors touch it and be like, oh, is that ever a hernia? I'm like, it would have been nice if they didn't tell me I had an infected lymph node 7 years ago, then. If it was a hernia the whole time, but anyways. Could have had it fixed already, but hey. MegaHarv isn't sure what to do anymore. Just keep guarding. Masked man shut his eyes. I mean, hypothetically, you could still lose here, but you're probably good. I had all that magic healing stuff. I expected this to be... not harder, but more long and drawn out, I guess. Guard. Now I see where Toby Hawks, yeah, gets his Pacifit route from. Oh, it was mega huge inspiration for this game. What's a bit of, like, a trip for me is how, like, I was, like, the Mother 2 Deluxe playthrough that I did, like, I used to spend a fair bit of time on the PK hack forums on starman.net, and, like, Toby Fox was known as Radiation, like, on those forums. And, like, I had no idea who he was, but, like... well, he was just poking around there. Little would I know that... it's not like I knew the guy. I don't know if I've even, like, spoke to him in, like, a message. Probably not. But I did play Arn's Winter Quest, like, one of his early, Earthbound hacks. So I was like, no, that's kind of neat, I guess. Masked man is gazing at MegaHarv. Oh, it's in your lymph node area? Could that be part of your sleep apnea? I don't know, actually. I mentioned sleep... the last time I was at the doctor, I mentioned the sleep apnea, and they didn't seem to think it was connected, but... who the hell knows if I should be listening to him about that. But But where does the money go to? The hospitals have to buy their meds and gloves, so it'd be impractical for things to be free and still running. Oh, like, we pay for it with, like, taxes and stuff. So it's not, like, free. It's quite neat how he was involved with your chat. Yeah, I never knew who was around, eh? Well, like, I know he was just, like, around and stuff. Like, as far as I know, like, I never spoke to him, but, like, yeah, like, the forum that I was on, the PK hack, like, he was doing his own thing while I was doing, like, beta testing stuff for, like, the Mother 2 Deluxe hack. Yeah, I guess you'll find out after. Yeah, no kidding. Masked man looked around as if searching for something. I mean, I could see how this would be sad for some people. I gotta be honest, like, this never really moved me, this part. Like, I get it, but just, like, never brought me to tears or anything. I can empathize, I guess, though. Yeah, it is fairly emotional part. Masked man removed his mask. His face looked just like MegaHarv's. So the hospitals are government property, then? Oh, yeah. I don't know, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard rumors about there being, like, Canadian super hospitals, which basically is, like, you just go in and pay for whatever you want done, but I don't know if that's actually a thing. Yeah, funny thing is our taxes are close to the USA's. Isn't USA's, like... I thought there was other stuff that they, like, I thought their rent was cheaper, as a rule of thumb, but then again, like, California's like $1 zillion a month, so I don't know what I'm talking about. His face looked just like MegaHarv's. It was MegaHarv. Good thing I already know this ends. Yeah, goodbye now. MegaHarv fired an intense bolt of lightning. Yeah, they spent all their taxes on an army. Yeah. Yeah, goodbye, Klaus. Yeah, you know, nothing like a Nintendo game where twin brother commits suicide to save his twin brother. MegaHarv's Franklin badge reflected the lightning back. You know, family-friendly Nintendo. MegaHarv took mortal damage. Yep. He's dead. You didn't even get to kill him, he kills himself for you. MegaHarv staggered towards MegaHarv. MegaHarv embraced MegaHarv. MegaHarv remembered MegaHarv's smell. They're trying to trigger some, you know, some people's memories with that one. Remembering family members' smells. Well, it didn't work. I'm sorry it turned out like this. I'm really happy you could be with me just before the end. Thanks, Dad. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. I'm going to where Mom is now. MegaHarv. I hope we meet again someday. Bye. Thank you. I will meet again someday. When Mother 3 is released in the West, we'll meet again. I'm sorry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Most Canadians with money just go to the US hospitals. Yeah, that is true, isn't it? If they want it done fast. MegaHarv gave his final breath. MegaHarv, thank you. MegaHarv was just hasty, that's all. You'll forgive your hasty brother, won't you? Alright, this is it. The time has come for you to pull the dragon's last needle. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Both Mama Harv and MegaHarv had entrusted faith to you. Believe in yourself and pull that final needle. Nothing needs to be sealed away anymore. Let's make the Dark Dragon sealed underground our new friend. Pass your heart on to the dragon. Pray to it from the bottom of your heart. Ask it to protect all life in this world. Me and everyone else. We all believe in you. So now you need to believe in yourself. Now go. The dragon is waiting to wake up. People in the, go to MIB to get their medical treatment. Yeah, MegaHarv and MegaHarv tag team champions. Your life, and the lives of all who believe in you. Will you put it all on the line and pull the final needle? No! But then it happens anyway. Probably stepped on a few toes with that one. You're good. Originally, the ending to this game was supposed to be, like, way darker. Can you believe that? The only way that this ending could get darker is everyone dies. And they make no bones about everyone dying. They basically just change the ending, so... It's like, I don't know, it's up to your interpretation now. That's my guess. I mean, I could have let the thing happen first, but... Anyways. Oh no, the cattle snake. They're frightened. And the ostrich elephant. Yeah, or he eats his brother, yes. That would be worse, I guess. Like, slowly and deliberately. Like that deer that eats the deer's husband in Terranigma, apparently. I don't know if you ever played Terranigma System Collapse, but like me and, me, Carmajol, were playing it recently. And apparently that was a thing I missed when he was in his half. This deer's... Like, your main character and, like, this deer husband and wife get trapped somewhere. And... The husband dies, so the wife eats the husband, apparently. Which is a bit much for a Super Nintendo game. I need to actually, like, watch that play out, but... But yeah, not human on human cannibalism. Never played it. I have a hard time recommending it at this point. Like, I didn't think it was bad, but, like, to go back and play it now, it's like... It's a little too meandery. Illusion of Gaia was way better, I think. Although the thing about Illusion of Gaia, knowing now, that annoys me is how... Like, you kill all the enemies in that game to get, like, your stat boost, attack, defense, hit points, all that stuff. If you just beat the boss and not do any of that, you get all the stats anyway. So it's like, why even bother fighting anything other than bosses? Well, knowing that, I feel like that takes a lot away from the game. But my toes hurt right now. Being all stepped on. And the world ended. GG, Lucas. That dragon's real big. See? There it is. But it's also thought that, like, since Lucas went through so much, that when you pull the final needle, that your heart was filled with so much hatred that it ended the world. Because, like, Itoi wanted to make the game feel like... The original ending, he said, wanted to make the game... How do I put it? That the game betrays the player. So I think that's probably what he was getting at. Yeah, this is the reality in Santiago. Yeah, FF6 right now. End? Yeah, the end. But no, you can actually, like, move around. Watch where you're walking. Can't you see where you're going? It's okay, this isn't a dream. It's a miracle. A real miracle. Seems everyone's alright. I thought everything was about to be destroyed. But everyone is alive. The only way to describe it is as a miracle. Just walk around. Yeah, what a miserable ending. I know, it's just, like, anticlimactic as fuck. That nearly scared me to death. But I guess this is what they meant by a crisis gone is easily forgotten. I think there is, like, a credit sequence after this, but yeah. In any case, everyone's just peachy keen now. That was scary. That was the very definition of scary. If you paid attention during the game, I guess you can kind of tell who everyone is. Some being more obvious than others. Say, are you hard mode? Oh, you're okay. That's great. What a relief. Hey, everybody. Hard mode is over here and doing just fine. Hard mode. MegaHarv said he wanted to meet you. Yeah, hard mode. I want to meet you. Thank you so much for everything and for helping MegaHarv and the others. This world might have been completely destroyed had it not been for you. What? Oh, did you not know about that? Fastbook Gamer? Now will we play Shot. MegaHarv pulled the last needle. I did have faith, though. I'm gonna play Mother 1 first, but then after that I may... I had faith. But I felt a kind of fear so bad that I almost expected my entire body to blow apart. But as you can see, everyone is just fine. No, I can't see. We've regained something incredibly immense. Don't know why, but I can't stop my tears from coming out. What is this feeling? What could it be? Lady Bear, you're really cute now that I look. Whoa, 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 stop it! Stop stepping on me! Even mole crickets are living creatures too, you know. Poke, poke. Hey, who poked you in the back? Guess who? Incidentally, I'm Wes. And it wasn't me. I'm Alec. I didn't poke you in the back, hard mode. He's playing innocent, but Wes was the one who did it. We're both alive and well. Isn't that right? We're both well. Oh, have we met somewhere before? Me? My name is Rope Snake. I was just considering living a quiet life as a snake rope now. If you happen to find that kind of sad, then please talk to me and say thanks. And your jaw saved us all. No ordinary snake could have done that, nor an ordinary rope. This conversation is turning out to be long, just like the snake I am, but I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Hard mode, was it? I'll be certain to etch that name into my mind. Have a good New Year. Have a good New Year. Why'd you say that twice? It's salsa. Mother for. Now that my saving job is over, I think I'll settle down and take care of the tadpoles. Thank you for everything. No, wait, it's the other way around. I'm not expecting Mother 4 anytime soon, but... waiting for Circadian. Tripping down, hit nose on ground. Woof, I'm doing well too. Just keep moving around, eventually. You touch something rolling around. The rolling thing wobbles with glee. Yeah, look after everyone, yeah, in the world of no light. What a wonderful world. There seems to be something inside, but you can't really tell what it is. Your foot hit something small and round. It's a doorknob. We got the doorknob after all this time. We can't look at it, though. Oh, hard mode, thanks. I feel so utterly, incredibly thankful for everything you've done. Thanks for everything. I wish we could always be together. We just met, and now we have to say goodbye. All the people of this world are saved, thanks to you. Thank you, hard mode. Giggle. That was fun, hard mode. Let's meet again sometime. We can meet as many times as we want. Hard mode. What's the world there like? Looks like things will work out here. What about your world? Will it be alright? I don't know. It's a little touch and go. Hey, other world. Be good to hard mode. Goodbye. 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 Thanks so much. Come back sometime. Thanks for everything. Hard mode. We'll meet again sometime, right? Don't forget us. Thanks. We sure had a lot of fun, didn't we? Thanks. But yeah, first time I beat this game, I didn't know about that. So I was like, what the hell was this shit? So this is it? I mean, basically. We get a credit sequence, but yeah, that's it. This world doesn't get liberated. It's likely to be blown up or stripped of its natural resources. Our world is doomed. Hope the monkey and the Mrs. Monkey is alright. Oh, we talked to them. They seem to be okay. There we go. That was Mother 3. Hope you guys enjoyed Mother 3. Good to play through it again. Actually stream it. A little, you know, stream it. There, this playthrough was different. I didn't cheese it with the Black Beanling. I also didn't beat it with a Guitar Hero controller, because, you know... Not that that's even really, like, impressive with a turn-based RPG, but... That was, like... Definitely a throw whatever you can find at the wall and see what sticks moment for me. Thank you, Bowtie Express Kirby. Glad you liked it. Worst ending ever. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest ending. But I think that does kind of tie back to the wanting to betray the player feeling. They just toned it down. I would have loved to have seen the original ending, where he eats his brother and everything. Yeah, pretty much they spent their efforts making the game, not the end. Scamp. Forgot about Scamp. There we go. So yeah, in the next couple of days, I'll play through Mother 1 again. I'll have a Smash playthrough at some point. And before I move on to Final Fantasy X, I'm gonna play Mega Man X Command Mission. Only took, what, 2-3 years to get to either of those? Now I need to make sure I can find Command Mission. I know it's here. But I always... For the longest time, I've wanted to play Command Mission before I play Final Fantasy X. And we're getting closer to it. Play Final Fantasy X, then 10-2, then feel it out from there. I don't know how much time we'll have. If I even play 10-2 before February. Because like I said, I want February to be my Final Fantasy VII preparation month. Where I play, was it Dirge of Cerberus, Before Crisis, Final Fantasy VII, of course. And I don't know, whatever else we have time for. It's the shortest month of the year, we'll figure it out. No, hopefully this gets released in the West, ever. Although, you know, hard T rating. So yeah, not too different from the Mother 2 Earthbound text scroll. Oh yes, and the Mr. Pump, Dry Guy, and Bucket Brothers Chimeras. Fantastic game all in all, very well done, good sir. Thanks for streaming this. And having us be able to tag along with you. Glad you guys enjoyed it, because... Like, I get how... You know, you see a... Like, I have so many goddamn videos, and they're all so long. Then there's, like, I did this before I even started streaming. So, like, I don't really expect people who got into me, like, through streaming to, like, go back through my non-streaming videos and everything. But I really feel like my daily upload period, where I was, you know, uploading daily before my streams, that some of those videos still weren't that bad. Other ones I will watch and cringe. But my Mother 2 Deluxe, some of those I cringe at. And Mother 3 episodes, I didn't think were that bad. I'm amazed by that horrible ending. I feel robbed. Yeah, and like, think of like all the build-up to this. Like, waiting 9 years for this game to come out. Then it doesn't come out here. Yeah, because the translation didn't come out until, like... 2009, 2010. And Earthbound came out in 95. I had it, like, pretty early on. I definitely had Earthbound before the N64, so... Yeah, I must have gotten it the Christmas of '95. So I've been waiting for this, you know... Because they even had, like, the Mother 3... Like, Mother 64 or whatever. That was supposed to come out on the disk drive that never happened. So I've been waiting for this for how many years? 95, 2005, 15 years. And that's the ending. Yeah, started at one time. Oh. Started at one time, got busy, never went back. Your upload... Oh, yeah, okay. I think you've mentioned that to me before. Now that I think about it. Your upload videos have such amazing content. You're hilarious, entertaining, very well thought out. Great editing, performance was top notch, especially in Mother 2 Deluxe. Thank you, Adam Dudley. I'm glad you liked it. Well, like my Mother 2 Deluxe playthrough was kind of like my happy medium of like, I want to be more than a Let's Player. I want to like. So I tried to, like, infuse skits into it a little bit. And then I kind of reached a point where it's like, it's more important that I upload every day. Because it's like, why? Because I kind of hit a point where... Because before Mother 2 Deluxe, I did my Harv to get along with videos. Where those took me, like, a week each to make. It was shit animation, but, like, it was still animation. And, like, those would get, like, 20, 30 views, so I'm like... Well, why spend a week on a video to get 30 views when I can just upload every day and get, like, comparable view counts? And then the streaming is, you know, way more than the Harv to get along with ever got. Which is fine. But, like, there's always those parts of me that's like, I should do, you know, stuff on top of gaming. Because I feel like on YouTube, for me, that's, like, how I'll, like, really reach the next level. Like, I can, you know, play these games and stuff, but... I feel like a pre-recorded video, some other kind of series. I don't know, like, part of me thinks I should start a new channel for that, but that's probably just... I don't know. I don't know a goddamn thing. How about I don't know a goddamn thing? Seemed like you and Carmagil both did very well performed skits. Yeah, and creative jokes to relate to the game yourselves in such a way. It brings us as a viewer closer to you. Well, Carmagil's kind of like what inspired me to do that, like the first batch when I did my River City Ransom video. Because that was kind of like a grass to be like, hey, Carmagil, I'm going to try to do what I feel like was your style of video, but like, for River City Ransom. But, like, me going back to that video, I remember being like, yeah, super excited for it, but I watch it and I'm like, hello, everybody. Welcome back to River City. But that was, like, that was me being really exhausted from sleep apnea and stuff and not knowing what the problem was. Anyways. Love the all-classic, yeah, watching the characters across the screen thing. Anyways, I'm doing my thing. Next big stop will be Final Fantasy VII Remake. After that, I don't know what my channel will have in store. Don't be surprised if things go all wacky town after that and I change up my format big time. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, this is the Mother 1 song. This right here. Pollyanna. I never noticed that before. Except I probably noticed the last time I played this and pointed it out. But I didn't remember. And here's the Mother 2 one. Earthbound. Whatever. The Your Sanctuary melody, I forget what it's called. Yeah, I want to start a second channel at some point. Like a non-gaming one, you mean? Or just like... just different from your main one? Because I just feel like if I were to stumble across something good with like say I was doing like a skit-based thing for instance, that, like, the streaming that I do would, like, either hide it or bog it down or deter people from, like, being subscribed to a channel if they're like, I want this content, but this guy streams every day, and I'm not interested in that every day. Non-gaming. Right on. Good catch. Wouldn't have known. Yeah, it's just because I even played it. It's the only reason I know. It's nice when they get to reuse some tunes, even in a dissimilar fashion. It recalls those good old memories to us. We really relive the experiences we may have shared. Yeah, like, I think it might even just be, because maybe everyone feels this way about, like, their YouTube handles, but, like, I've really grown to detest my handle. Only because, like, I just don't feel MegaHarv has a good ring to it. Like, Harv is like, hey, Harv, how you doing? Like, that's fine. That's fine, I hear it when I'm out and about, but, like, I just feel like it doesn't roll off the tongue. And, like, if I were to do a second channel, I'd try to have a name that's just catchier. And this could just stay my game channel or whatever. My variety hour. Wish mine was just System. Well, yeah, there you go. You agree. I like System Collapse, though, personally, but yeah, like I was saying, like, it's just, everyone hates it. I think everyone just grows to hate their own YouTube handle. You have a great channel, MegaHarv. I'm enjoying your Mega Man playthroughs. When I get the chance. Well, I'm glad you like it, Bowtie Express Kirby. I have a shitload of Mega Man content on here now. Mega Man games. Yeah, System Collapse. Yeah, it's a lot to roll off the tongue. I agree. The video, I just say System now. I mean, like, in one hand, like, there's no other MegaHarvs other than that one on Twitter who's Megan Harvey. Like, unless someone's just, like, trolling me, I always have MegaHarv. So, like, I have that, it's, like, it's clearly unique to me. But, like, I don't know, I don't like it anymore. I don't really like it anymore, like, to be completely honest. I think it could be better. Yeah, no other System Collapse either. I'm kind of surprised, now that I think about it. But it's not like I ever looked. I tend to introduce you in your streams or videos to others who are here while watching you as MegaHarv. Okay, so it's always great sounding to me. I mean, I'm glad you like it, like, it's no issues there. Hey, Wayne Meter, how you doing? Hey, Harv. Hey, everyone. Looks like I'm a tad late. Yeah, just a little bit. Would you prefer MegaHarvania? Even that, like, seems like it has a better, like, ring to it. I've humored the idea of renaming the channel the Kingdom of Harvania, but I don't know. Then I'd have to wear a crown, like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna say I'm a king in a kingdom. And, like, I don't know how many of you watched, like, Nerd City or anything, but they, like, recently had a video about, like, demonetized words for YouTube and stuff. And I thought it was an interesting video, but then I downloaded the Google Doc that had all the banned words in it, or the demonetizable words in it. And I was laughing, I've mentioned this before, but, like, and I was laughing at some of them, because, like, Delaware, through the testing, appeared to be a demonetizable word. Excuse me. And deliver, I think, was. There was some of them were like, what? What's this? But I kept looking and looking and looking, and lo and behold, guess what was another demonetizable word? Mega. You could just refer to yourself as Harv. Yeah, I could. Just simply Harv. Because I don't think there's, like, just a Harv. Like, a well-known one, anyways. Talking about name changes, I see. And nothing wrong with your name, Harv, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, I was just saying a bit earlier is that, like, I think a lot of YouTubers just kind of grow to hate their own name after a while. Even though people watching are like, what else would I call you? Your name's fine. It's one of those things I think we kind of overthink. Because, like, right before I started streaming all the time, I was really close to a name change. Which, like, if you watch my old Video Game Gambler episodes, you can kind of tell I'm putting out the feelers. So I'm like, welcome to the Video Game Gambler. I still go by MegaHarv. Like, that's kind of where that all came from. Yeah, Mega shouldn't be inappropriate. Yeah, I was rather surprised to hear that. So I was getting set to like try to change my name and like handle and stuff. I was gonna make a whole video about it because I wanted to make a video where I should have just made the goddamn video, but like I wanted to make a video where like I take a bunch of names that were monetizable for some reason but shouldn't be. I had like 3 pages worth of stuff that's like way more vulgar than anything. Like, oh yeah, because that's when I brought up the Alabama Hot Pocket. Don't look that up. I mean it. Don't read it. Don't look that up. Yeah, the Harv. And like, oddly enough, Hardware Harv would probably make more well, if I did console reviews, Hardware Harv would be great. Because it's got the alliteration. Because I'm an alliteration. It's the wrestling gene in me. I like the alliteration station. The alliteration alert. Lardy-dardy. Anyway, yeah, I was just... But yeah, like, when that came out, I was thinking, so am I getting, like, shadow banned? Because it was never stated that, like, any of these names were, like, shadow banned or anything. Just demonetizable, but it just made me think. It's like, am I being shadow banned because my name's Mega? But then I also thought, it's like, I got monetized. If I'm being shadow banned, they did a bad job. Just checked system and collapse. Okay, I am safe. Excellent. Glad to hear that anyways. Mega Hardware Harvania, yes. That's me. But no, I was rather fascinated looking through that list for a while. But now I thought about it, but for now, I'm just gonna... I'll just get into my own head sometimes when I think I've, like, fallen into a bit of a rut. In that, don't get me wrong, like, I appreciate you guys, like, hanging out and stuff. That's not at all what I'm saying. But, like, when I notice that there aren't, like, new people coming after a while, I start to think, like, oh, great, what am I doing wrong? Like, you know what I'm saying? With that. When in reality, I'm just overthinking it. Keep doing my thing. Keep on keeping on. But no, at some point I would like to try to do more, like... Like, I do want to try to do some less game-related stuff, but I imagine sometime after I get, like, the hernia operation and everything, I'm not going to be doing too much. Like, I don't know, once I get the surgery, I don't know how long I will not be streaming for. So I'll probably have nothing but time to just think about, like, skit-based stuff, so maybe I could do some sort of, like, hero video when I come back. Hey, David. Yeah, welcome. Yes, we did just finish, but welcome nonetheless. Gonna look it up anyway. Yeah, older content does not pull bodies. That is truth. I 99% agree. The only reason I say 99% agree was because I was like, alright, I need to stop playing old games, move on to the newer games. But then Final Fantasy VII was like my big game. So I was like, well... chances are anyone I've accumulated during this time just stay focused on this. I think what happened there was... I think all that happened was I just started live streaming, like, at the right time. Like, the Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff was coming out. Not enough people were clearly streaming it. And I just kind of happened to catch a tiny bit of a wave. Like, enough to get me monetized, so I can't really scoff at it, but I know what you're saying. But then I play a game like Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's, like, my worst performing stream in, like, ever. Like, it was low. It was low for me. But I also, my commentary was also shit, if I do say so myself. Shit in that I didn't have a lot of commentary, because I'm like, yep, open world game. Yep, picking grass. Yep. Climbing this wall. So I don't know if it's really the game's fault or I just wasn't a good match for it, but yeah, it'll all come full circle with the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I feel like that's my best shot right now. Glad you're playing Final Fantasy X. Yeah, and I know that, like, a lot of people wanted me to play that, like, back, like, when I first was playing 7, but then I just kind of got away from it, and then only now coming back to it. Yeah, Final Fantasy has a massive fan base. Same with Dragon Quest. Like, it's not so big in the States, but in Japan, Dragon Quest is enormous. Because when I streamed Dragon Quest XI, half of my viewership was from Japan. So, it's, you know, pretty big there. Yeah, FF has such a huge fan base that anyone who'd seen a person playing it would likely want to watch, especially if a small chat, yeah, so they can be read, heard, and they see you and win. Oh yeah, Europe. Oh, I never really realized that it was, like, specifically large in Europe, Final Fantasy. Although I did get a lot of people from across the pond from it. I was getting people all over for a while. But yeah, Dragon Quest is huge in Japan. And I do want to play, like, the Switch version, like the 16-bit version of it. Because, like, I've been known to use Japanese tags in the past. I don't know how much tags actually help nowadays. I always try to have decent, like, long tail keywords, all those buzzwords and stuff. Yeah, Final Fantasy. Yeah, well loved. Yeah, this side of the pond. Final Fantasy's pretty massive to begin with, so I guess it's just, like... So yeah, me saying that, like, Final Fantasy is, like, old is not... Like, yeah, there's old games in it, but it's not the same. It's more like me trying to play River City Ransom, which is mostly lost in time. Even when I was playing River City Girls, people are like, oh, this reminds me of that Scott Pilgrim game. To which I'm like, yeah, that's where they got that from River City Ransom. So, like, I get it. Like, if I'm clinging too hard, like, I'll have, like, a fond memory of a game that's, like, 20 years old, but, no, when it's past, it's past. Thinking of starting an indie game channel. There's definitely some, so long as you choose, you know, good indie games, there's definitely, stuff for that. There's one guy I follow who does, like, half horror games, half, like, indie RPGs. He does pretty well. He's from Nova Scotia. Nitro Red. I was just thinking of getting into Dragon Quest VIII again and stay up all night. Yeah, I just beat that Argonian lizard. Found 4 dragon scales that make shield and armor. Oh, nice. But do I sleep or no? It depends how tired you are. What's your favorite Dragon Quest game, MegaHarv? Now it's 11. Before that, it was 8. And before that, it was 4. Yeah, and I do have, yeah, to do new games. Yeah. Well, like, I will be playing Shenmue 3 when it comes out, which is a total crapshoot. Because there's people who are just, like, super hating on it, and I understand. Like, the backers who feel like they wanted a Steam version, and they were like, they're getting hustled out of it and stuff. Like, all the other stuff, but, like, I don't know, Shenmue is just one of those games for me. Like, I only played 2 recently, but, like, 1 left quite an impression on me. Like, you know, the voice acting. If it wasn't for the voice acting. If there's one thing about Shenmue 3 that I saw, it was, like, when I watched, like, I follow a Shenmue channel, Bluemoo, who has, he just covers, like, things that you wouldn't necessarily see in a typical Shenmue playthrough. Anyways, he had one of the Shenmue 3, like, backer demo, and, like, the voice acting, it's the same guy does Ryo, but, like, you can tell he's trying to, like, not be as bad of a voice actor, and I just want to find the guy and shake him and be like, no! Be worse! That's the best part! Yeah, maybe I should get another. Exactly. I see. About to start going through the Metal Gear collection, starting with Snake Eater all the way up to Gun of the Patriots. Sound weird going from 3 to 4, but that timeline. That's another series I should touch back on, Metal Gear. Metal Gear 1 did alright. Love Dragon Quest 8. 8 was good. It was really good. I just thought... well, I know how to grow a channel. Well, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you know how to grow a channel alright. Yeah. Yeah, Alabama Hot Pocket. No, no thank you. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Dragon Quest 8. I forget what I was saying about it. But yeah, Shenmue 3, I'm gonna enjoy it, but like, there's gonna be a lot of people just ready to pounce on it, so like, that's one of those games that's where I fucked up with Kingdom Hearts 3. Because like, because the game came out and people were like, meh. So like, by the time I got to it, everyone, including me, was like kinda burnt out on the series. So like, by the time I got to it, it's like, I couldn't even really enjoy it, and then, like, a lot of people had already passed judgment on it, so... Like, I really should have been more, like, punctual with it. So, like, Shenmue 3 has, like, a similar concern, where if you don't... Like, if you don't play it day one, it might end up being really bad. And, like, no one will want to watch it, but I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fine. I think I'll like it just fine. And then Final Fantasy VII Remake, March 3rd. That's what I'm really waiting for. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thing about clickbait. Yeah, have to actually produce what you bait. Yeah, if you don't actually have the bait, then it's just like, well, fuck this guy. Click off. Like my scratch tickets, yeah. Can't forget those hashtags and the clickbaits. Well, me with the whole Scratch Ticket Sunday thing, that was just like, it started out as like a joke, kind of. Then after I did the third, I got 100 subscribers, I'm like, hey, I'll do this $20 ticket. And it got, like, way more views than... I was doing Mother 3 at the time, actually. It got way more views than any other video I did, like, at that point. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll just keep doing Scratch Ticket videos then. And I just kept the title the same. But I also did the Pull Tab Turmoil, where I didn't put the clickbait thing in. I don't find that really affects the scratch tickets so much. Like, I'll get more dislikes because of it, but I don't really care about that. It's engagement. As long as you're the master of your bait, it shouldn't be a problem. You're such a cunning linguist, Adam. It's so cool to listen to your, yeah, favorite video game soundtracks. I've been listening to, like, MP3s, in my car lately. Not of, like, a soundtrack, but just of, like, odds and ends of music that I like. Yeah, I knew that. Dislikes don't hurt the video. From what I'm glad you're, like, reassured that for me, because I was under the impression that dislikes are, like, as far as YouTube's concerned, like, a like and a dislike is the same. So, you're welcome. That was the impression I've always been under. So when I get, like, a troll mob come in, like, one guy... excuse me. Like, one guy comes in and tries to, like, dislike bot my video, I just laugh like an idiot. Because when I played Vagrant Story, I got like 50 dislikes on, and I was just laughing the whole time. Then eventually it was down to like, I don't know, 9 dislikes. Oh, okay. Unless you have more dislikes than likes, you're good. Okay, that like never happens to me then. Although it used to. That was kind of a funny thing about... I know I'm just going like complete ramble here, but like, yeah, whatever. Then I totally derailed my train of thought there. Dislike, yeah. Like, when I first started uploading daily, like, the only likes I got for a while, or the only engagement I got for a while was from one person, and they liked my Earthbound Mother videos. So when I stopped doing Earthbound, the only engagement I got on my videos for a while was 1 dislike. So, like, you know, that feels great, doesn't it? Here's this thing I'm doing, and I get, you know, no likes, 1 dislike, and the only people that can find me are, like, spam channels. But, like, at that point, I'm like... I just kind of caught wind of hearing, like, oh... Like, again, I don't know if this is true or not, but, like, I had heard through the grapevine that YouTube will, like, reanalyze your channel every 100 days or so. So when I heard that, I was like, well, I'm gonna upload every day for 100 days, then what's it hurt? And during that time, I got, like, I don't know, I broke 100 subscribers anyway. So I was like, well, what's another 100 days? And, like, day 200 was, like, I was pretty much... Like, I was in the thick of my Final Fantasy VII stream, so I was like, I don't know, just keep streaming then? So, like, I don't know if it was... I really don't think that it was because I streamed every day, now that I think about it. I think it's... How do I put this? It's not that I think the YouTube algorithm did anything for my channel after 100 days, so much as I think I did it for myself, just being online and able to be discovered every day for 100 days. I think that was really the difference. I think people put too much stock of that in what they're doing. Yeah, ramble on. 50 by one person, damn, he must have had a lot of time in his hands. Oh, did he ever? Yeah, I had people like that in the past. I think it happens to, like, everybody. Get dislike mobs and stuff. But no, like, with, No, I've had stuff like that happen a few times, but, like... No, that one time it was funny, because people are like, what, you have 10 dislikes? I'm like, what? They're like, now it's up to 20. Then I was just like, ah! Then the guy just started, like, spamming messages. It was a bit of a crack-up. I'm like, yeah, most engaged video. Yeah, that would just feel terrible. After all this work you put into, you're only getting a single dislike, yeah. Glad you kept on and received further engagement to progress into this amazing channel. Well, yeah, it's like, I'm glad that I didn't, like, quit at 100 days. Because then I wouldn't have known that, you know, I could have had all this. What was I gonna say about that? Single dislike. I had another point. Single dislike. Yeah, because there was, like... Because I was, at that point, I'm like, alright, 100 days. Upload something every day for 100 days. Like, I can do that. But, like... I don't know. 2 weeks in, I got, like, the worst case of food poisoning. So I didn't end up really doing anything for 3 days. But I just so happened to have, like, a spare video that I thought I had uploaded, but I didn't. It's the video that's, like, my channel trailer now, actually, like the Mother 2 Deluxe Gaiden video. I thought I had uploaded it, but I didn't. So I uploaded that, and I also just happened to do, like, what I called an ASMR video, where I just cut the letter Z with scissors for, like, an hour. I just did that one day for shits and giggles. I'm like, I'll just put this in the back burner. Well, I did that, and the Mother 2 Deluxe video, and then the next day I got back to River City Ransom Underground. It's kind of funny to think, like, if I didn't push through that, would I have kept up with YouTube? Like, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I think if moved into new content, then maybe retro occasionally you would do better. I think you're right about that. Hey, Dark Soul, how you doing? But now I get what you're saying with that, because, like, more eyes are obviously going to be on new content. But, like, once you have the audience, then it's like, okay, come watch me play this old game. Excuse me. Then you have, like, that audience to watch, and then, because that video is getting so many views, other people be like, oh, what's this video about? I'll check it out. Because I feel like a lot of this stuff is, like, a bit of a snowball effect. Yeah, even if it's only one person, yeah, doing something for your video, at least it's interaction. Yeah, totally. It's a faint glimpse of hope that could help you go. How many people are searching for Mother now? Probably, like, 0, in all honesty. It comes down to searches, yeah, right, for new bodies. Yeah, definitely. I forget why I even played... Oh, yeah, because, like, you were kind of there for when I was having, like, a bit of a mental breakdown with Demon Souls. It was basically, like, my refusal to play more Dark Souls that made me play Mother 2 in Japanese, which then led to me playing this, because I'm like, well, I'm already onto this. And I'm still gonna play the first one, because, like, I may as well just play them all in a lump. Honestly, I'm kinda just buying time until 7 Remake comes out at this point. Yeah, now play Father. I'm surprised there hasn't been, like, a fan game, a fan parody of this called Father or something. Yeah, Dark Souls was not a good time. I still want to play the Dark Souls trilogy now, though. I am feeling a bit better about it. But, like, Vile donated them. I feel like I should at least try to play them, you know? Like, I know I don't have to, but, like, I feel like I should try. But if I start feeling like half as dejected playing Dark Souls as I did with Demon Souls, it's just not worth it. Like, if I was suffering through it on my own, I think that would have been one thing, but, like, the combination with, like, the stream, and, like, me wanting to, like, beat it for the stream, because I hate not beating games that I start when I'm streaming it. I have. There's plenty of games. I don't know if plenty, but, like, there's definitely games that I didn't finish. But, like, I was just so close to the end of that one, I didn't want to, like, quit right at the end. Yeah, tell the fucker to donate better next time. Yeah, Vile. Jeez. But now I'm like, now that I've had, like, some time to wind down and think about it, like... Because I know Dark Souls is, like, it's still, like, popular. And, like, because people are still like, oh, this is the Dark Souls of... This game is the Dark Souls of this. But even Dark Souls is, like, what? 10 years old now? I say it's not old, but, like, is that right? Is that true? Yeah, some games do bring the worst out of us. I'm, like, borderline embarrassed about my Demon Souls playthrough, like, the half meltdown I had. But at the same time, like, isn't, you know, that's kind of the appeal of a live stream. Anything can happen. Lord Dragon King, how you doing? You could always do a team-up on Dark Souls 3. It's a good game to buddy up on. And, like, well, Dark Souls I couldn't buddy up on. I know that's not what you said. But, like, with Dark Souls and, like, Bloodborne as well, I kind of wanted to just beat the bosses on my own just to, like, prove to myself that I didn't need the help. I think now I know that, like, I don't need the help, but, like, it's appreciated. But I'll probably try to at least play Dark Souls 1 on Halloween and feel that out from there, see what happens. Yeah, some Soulsborne bosses are bastards, it's understandable. It wasn't even really the bosses so much in Demon Souls. It was, like, the getting to the bosses I was getting really frustrated with. Because more often than not, if I was getting stuck, I found if I just ran through everything humanly possible, I could just get to the boss. Which I feel is, like, wasn't playing the game, like, in its spirit. Dandelion, how you doing? Yeah, combat is too clunky for me, don't like it. I totally get it. Did you try Bloodborne? Bloodborne's combat is much better. Yeah, I just finished up Dandelion. Well, I finished up probably like a half hour ago. I've just been kind of shooting the shit here, so hang out if you want. But yeah, Demon Souls was so clunky. I'm expecting Dark Souls to be pretty clunky. I didn't find Bloodborne was as bad. You have great passion, MegaHarv. Don't feel bad, brother, on that. Yeah, I don't, like, just like to finish it. But really what I should have done was just stop. Stop when I was getting super frustrated and just finish it off the next day. But Dark Souls 3, but after Bloodborne it didn't feel right. Yeah, I could see that. Need to get used to it. Is that right? Dark Souls 3 takes a lot from Bloodborne. Very smooth gameplay. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably try it. I'll try at least Dark Souls 1. See how I like it, see how it does. What's next, Harv? Well, I still want to play Mother 1. I just have the series. I've never actually played Mother 1 on my channel. So I'll just play it. It won't take long. And I'm gonna speed up through it. I'm not gonna try to play it, like, super as intended. Because I find the battles in Earthbound Beginnings, Mother Zero, whatever you want to call it, the battles are way too slow. But if you, like, fast forward through them, it's still, palatable. Baldur's Gate is the Dark Souls of all Infinity Engines game. Is that right? Steer clear of Dark Souls 2, though. Very, very clunky. I'll bear that in mind. But no, like, after Mother 1, I do plan on... The next big game I plan on playing is Shenmue 3. Then, like, the next big game after that I plan on playing is the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Everything between that will be like some mixture of Final Fantasy and, you know, the odd donation. Very, very clunky in both good and bad ways. What was I saying? I forget. But yeah, like, I don't know what happened with the DLC for Cuphead. I did see that Enchanted Portals, like, Kickstarter game or whatever. I would play that. I liked Cuphead. I liked Cuphead, it did pretty well. I really should have hammered Cuphead harder when it came out. But I didn't, so it's okay. But when the DLC for Cuphead comes out, I would like to play it. If it hasn't come out already and I just missed it, I wouldn't rule that out. But it's probably just stuck in development hell, because it's, you know, it's hand-drawn animation. Hey, Squall, what's up? Are you gonna get Final Fantasy 15? Get to Final Fantasy 15 before the 7 remake? I sincerely doubt it at this rate. Yeah, it had a massive following when it first came out. I think when the DLC comes out, like, if I jump right on it, it might do okay. But we'll see. Until then, I have no reason to get back to it. So how the hell are you, Harv? Good to see you. Yeah, likewise. I'm doing alright. I don't know if you had been here since I had mentioned that I have a hernia now. And I'm gonna have to go in for surgery at some point. I don't know when, but... doing okay. Can't really complain. Yeah, a lot of growing... Yes, that's right. A lot of growing a channel is jumping on those titles as soon as they come out. Well, yeah, like if a game comes out and you're the first one there, first one to be found, well, congratulations. There was, I forget the guy, some random channel, like, that I saw was playing Cuphead, and it had, like, oh, not like a super crazy amount of followers. There's like, I don't know, 30 concurrent viewers, which I'm not sneezing at. But, like, the guy, like, had, like, a fair amount of subscribers because they played, like, this mobile game called Granny when it came out. He had, like, millions and millions of views on those videos. Which has always been, like a thing for me. Like, I find I do struggle with trying to making a video pop. Like, yeah, like, my Dragon's Lair SNES video has, like, 10,000 views, but I feel like other channels my size have, like, one video that has, like, 100k views. Whereas, like, I struggle with that, but, like, I guess it just depends on who you ask, but, like, I feel like my live subscriber count, unless you're, like, a massive YouTuber, I'm doing okay, as far as, like, live streaming goes. Or even, yeah, if you're second, yeah, you may be suggested to someone who watches the first. Yeah, that's true, too. Just be, like, early and often. Yeah, I caught that. Yeah, sit in the background frequently enough. Okay, right on. Yeah, I never know who's, like, lurking and stuff, so... And by all means, lurk if you want to lurk. But yeah, I never know. I'm not joking when I say the 2nd edition D&D is brutal to noobs. Oh, Baldur's Gate, I mean. I really can't say. But yeah, that's more or less what I'm thinking about this whole YouTube thing. I'm feeling way less dejected about it now than I was, like, last month. I was just tired and sore and stuff. Me and my current series, I was like 10th. Yeah, and still pulling like 8 to 100k per video. I feel like it's, like, a lot of it is, like, if you're on the front page, or first page, is a big part of it. Because there was a time where, like, people were looking into it for me, and I was, like, the most watched Final Fantasy VII stream on YouTube somehow. It's like, how is that possible? Maybe someone else should play the goddamn game, then. Yeah, especially those top 5 slots, yeah. But yeah, new stuff. I'm just glad to hear you're doing good with the YouTube live stream. Yeah, like, like I said, like, I feel like I could be doing worse. Like, there was a period of time where I'd be watching people with, like, 30,000 subscribers, but they'd be pulling, like, similar live stream numbers as me, which is like, what the fuck? So it's like, I guess I'm doing... Even... That was something I try to remind myself if I feel like I'm not doing so hot. It's like, well, this guy with 10 times the subscriber count as me isn't pulling the live stream numbers I am, so... You know, gotta count for something, right? But it's not all about that, I guess. I mean, it is and it isn't. Like, obviously I want people to watch me. Otherwise, like, I would just be playing this by myself. You know, not with the camera running or anything. But if that's all it's about, you're probably just... Then it's just a job again. I feel like I kind of want to walk like that fine line. Excuse me. Have another drink of my drink here. I think I'm just about talked out here. But yeah, that's kind of like the main message to take home here for me now is like, I'm feeling kind of a little bit of a renewed sense for YouTube again. Because I'll go through ebbs and flows where it's like, what do I gotta do? And then I'll be back on a roll where I'm like, yeah, streaming. Streaming's great. I know we've talked about it before, but what about branching into other live streaming platforms? Unless I get, like, a copyright strike or something, I'm probably just gonna stay on YouTube. Probably. There was a period where I was, like, multi-streaming to DLive, but it's DLive, not Twitch. My concern about, like, I've had a lot of people ask me about Twitch. I'm not gonna pretend like I haven't been asked that, like, a lot. But I feel like... If I were to jump platforms, I feel like I would lose a lot of people. Like, say if I were to, like, average 20 concurrent viewers here, I feel like if I were to jump to Twitch, I would have, like, maybe 5, which is better than nothing, because, like, I have my Discord, I'd still post to there, people would know where to find me, but... I feel like I would do myself more harm than good if I were to switch, and if I were to multi-stream, I feel like I'm also cutting myself off at the knees, because... Like, if I multi-stream, everyone who watches me on YouTube stays on YouTube. But then, like, no one will watch me on Twitch, so no one will even find me on Twitch. Is that the case? I don't know, I could be wrong. The first live streamer I checked out a few months ago, when I noticed the live YouTube thing. Like, I'm glad you found me. You've been here, and you've been watching pretty regularly, so it's been a good fit. But that was a lot of what was keeping me going about streaming every day. Or, like, uploading every day, because, like... With live streaming, it's like, you can't be found if you're not live streaming. Nothing wrong with that logic, to be honest. Thank you. I'm glad too, my man. Yeah. Like, now, I'm going off on a bit of a tangent with, my gaming, because, like... Because when I was streaming Final Fantasy 1, then 2, then 3, I'm like, alright, I really need to kind of, like, niche down and, like, focus on Final Fantasy more, but here I am, just branching off again. I have a hard time, like, really just kind of trying to, like, laser focus that sort of thing. But, I mean, so long as I'm enjoying it, that's really kind of, like... Like, I have a job, it's like I can pay my rent, like, it's not like this is completely dependent on my YouTube numbers. So, like, so long as this always stays, like, a fun hobby for me, I guess, like, what's really wrong with that? But at the same time, you know, if I could put a down payment on a house with YouTube earnings, what's wrong with that? Yeah, it's understandable, you can get burned out on a franchise. Well, that's why I didn't stick with Final Fantasy to begin with. Like, when I played 7, then 8, then 9, I was like, I don't have 10 in me. And I couldn't even play it at the time anyway. Because I didn't know where my capture card was. But yeah, like, Kingdom Hearts I got burnt out on... I shouldn't say easily, that's not true, but, like, by the time I got to 3, I was burnt out. Oh, yeah, there is money to be made here. And, like, it's not like I make... Like... I don't know if I should really talk numbers here, like, too much, but, like... It's significant, like, it's not, like... There's been some times where my YouTube check has come through and I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, this is helping right now. Like, oh, my taxes come out, then my car needs to be repaired. And then, like, my YouTube check, like, made it so I could, like, get groceries and stuff. So, like, it's been significant. I think it's safe to say I've made more money on YouTube so far than I ever thought I would. I've 100% made more money on YouTube than I ever did wrestling. But, like, there can always be another 0 on the end of it, right? So, you know, I could definitely have it worse. It could always be worse. I just remind myself, too, like, you know, got monetized. Keep pushing. Well, yeah, like what well, I like what you do. Well, thank you, Lord Dragon King. I'm glad you like it, too. Month is silly for me. I'm sure it was if you got, like, what? 31,000, like, at last count, I heard. I imagine that's gotta be okay. Just from, like, straight ad revenue. I don't know what you have as far, like, if you have Patreon or, like, any other, like, secondary income streams through it. I forget. No, you definitely have a Patreon now that I think about it. I checked it out. It was a while ago now, but... yeah, 3.9 million views in the last 28 days, yeah. I know this isn't, like, 100% accurate, but I always look at YouTube views as, like, 1,000 views equals $1. I feel like that's just, like, a good rule of thumb. So, you know, not bad in that regards. I could never bring myself to start a Patreon. Yeah, I must be doing something right. When I got back here in 2017, yeah, that's right, you were at like 300 subs. Channel is growing. Yeah, I'm almost at 1,500 now. Almost there. More like 3,300. Okay, well. Oh, like 330 per 1,000? Yeah, that... like, I know, like, the more subscribers you get, it's like you get more, but... I just figured, like, rule of thumb, but yeah. It's even better. But yeah, almost at the 1,500 mark. Put a lot of effort and time in your YouTube channel, MegaHarv. I hope all goes well for you, my man. Well, that's like the wrestler mentality in me, because like in order to really get big wrestling, you have to wrestle everywhere and get your name out there. And like streaming isn't much different in that regard. Like you have to be there and to get found and stuff. I feel like I kind of lucked out with streaming, though, since, like I said, I was uploading every day for a while. Then it was like I streamed for, like, maybe 2 weeks before I got to Final Fantasy VII. And then it's just like, whoop, found you. But, like, I feel like getting from 1,000 to 2,000, like, has been kind of slow. But it happens. I'm amazed we both started YouTube, yeah. Yeah, and I had no idea you were doing. And I was as well. Yeah, because I seem to remember, like I had come over to visit, and, like, you had mentioned... what was it? Like, I think you had mentioned you were just, like, you were tinkering with something. I forget. Anyways, like, I knew who you were. Or maybe you told... anyways, I don't remember anymore. I thought I did. Anyways. Just because I remember you were just saying, like, oh yeah, I've been pretty busy with my channel as well, and I checked it out, and you're just like, oh wow, have you ever... excuse me. Oh. How'd one go about donating games to you, Harv? Just send a game to the P.O. Box in the description. If you want to donate a game. I think I updated... The post office box is the same. I don't know, it might say it's expired, but it's still good. No, it's updated. But yeah, if you want to send me a game, just... best way would probably be to donate it through my P.O. box. Or if you want to donate a game to me through Steam, I think that's also a thing you can do. Gonna send a bag of toenails. Please do. I'll rub it all over my body if you do. Just do live streams to have fun. Yeah, not gonna make any money off of it. Not from YouTube, anyways. Like, to be fair, I didn't think I was ever going to make money off of YouTube. I am slightly kicking myself over not monetizing my YouTube stuff early enough. Because, like, right around the end of Final Fantasy VII, like, there's a number of people being like, so how do I donate? I'm like, donate? You mean people want to donate? What do you mean? And the other thing, too, was, like, when was, like, the whole, like, Bitcoin was taken off? Was that... Did that crash in 2018? Or was it 2019? I forget. Anyways, in 2017, one of the people that wanted to donate to me was like, I want to donate in Bitcoin. But, like, I didn't have a Bitcoin wallet or anything. It just makes me wonder, like, how much would that person have donated in Bitcoin? And how much might I have made off of that? I'm not, like, really kicking myself about it, but it's like, I wonder. Excuse me. End of 2018. Okay, then yeah, it would have been before all of that, so, I don't know. Got a lot of charisma, MegaHarv. That's what makes us feel young at the end of the day. Well, I'm glad to hear it. What is Bitcoin? Oh, it's just a cryptocurrency. There was, like, a huge cryptocurrency boom back in, like, I guess it was, like, 2018. Cryptocurrency's kind of fallen out of the mainstream now, but I still have, like, a couple... When I say a couple of dollars, I mean, like, a couple of dollars tied up in cryptocurrency. But, like, I'm not expecting anything to ever come of it. Like, there's no point in me even taking the money out at this point. I just kind of gambled on one, and it's like, well, if it ever takes off, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Who cares? Anyway, yeah, that's just another thing. Just the old YouTube struggle. But yeah, it's the whole YouTube thing was good for me since, like, there was always, like, that wrestling-sized hole in my heart after, like, I failed being a wrestler. I don't know if it's accurate to say that, because, like, did I? I got to wrestle. I have a match on tape. Well, I don't have it on tape, but, like, I wrestled, I got in the ring, I graduated wrestling school. Quotation marks, because, like, I don't have a diploma, but I graduated. I got to wrestle, I got to meet some people that I grew up watching. It was a cool experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Will I always wish I'd gone further with it? Yes. I will always wish I had gone further with it. But you can't change the past. But it's cool I got to do it, and that there's a match online that I can refer people to be like, see, I actually did do this. Feel the same about porn school. I know, you just gotta... If only you went a little further with it. Could've been the next big thing. Yeah. But then, like, after I failed out of that and was, like, working every day at the hospital, I'm like... I just always had, like, that void where it's like... I want to do, like, stuff, like, in front of crowds or whatever, but... How do I do that now? Well, this is kind of like that happy medium where it's, like... I like games, I can still do, like, the interactivity. I get to interact with you guys. Is porn school the internet? Basically. Hey-oh, that's what she said. Yeah. But no, then I was doing, like, the pre-up. It was the streaming. The streaming was really... That's why I, like, if someone wants to start streaming, I say, like, by all means, go ahead and do it. But I truly feel that doing, like, the Let's Play format first was hugely beneficial. That's where, like, the uploading every day, I think, like, really helped me. Because, like, I had gotten so used... Like, I was doing my Let's Play style stuff. I would do it in one take, upload it, whatever. So at that point, I was like, well, I might as well just stream then. Because then I don't have to edit, I don't have to render. I save all this time on the back end that now I can just spend in front of the camera. And when I first started streaming at all, Like, I had someone show up relatively early on, and I was like, wow, this is so much better. I'm like, I'll just treat this like an hour-long version of a Let's Play and see how it goes, and it just worked for me. So if I had any advice for someone getting into streaming, I want to say that, like, just start doing, like, Let's Play format stuff. Then transition to streaming once the Let's Play format stuff is no problem. Because, like, I did try doing... Like, I don't know how many people actually know this, but I did do, like, a little bit of Twitch streaming before I ever, like, did YouTube streaming, but, like... I felt like a knob just talking to nobody in the chat. I found that was, like, a hard thing to get past, but I didn't feel so weird when I was doing, like, a Let's Play. But eventually I got more used to it, and, you know, here we are now. Hoping when I start streaming, my people follow me to Twitch. Well, you have so many people that I imagine that it would be easier to go to Twitch and, like, maintain a big enough fan base that people will see that on Twitch and be like, well, who the fuck's this new guy? And check you out there. I think you'll be okay. But who the hell knows? Twitch might just not like you for some reason. I don't know. They're like, that guy's, like, too... That guy's too Canadian. The talking aspect of the streaming must be the hardest. I'd run out of things to say within a few days. I don't know how I ramble as much as I do. Like, Well, let me back that up a bit. Like, if you start doing Let's Plays of a game that you know, then it's a little more natural to just be like, so, I'm doing this here in the game or whatever. And, like, once you get so used to that and have the chat to, like, to feed you messages, it then just becomes a lot easier to just ramble about stuff. Because if I didn't have the chat, I would clam up way sooner. That's why, like, a Let's Play format thing will be, like, you know, 20 minutes to a half hour. Because by then I'm like, this is probably a good time to stop now. But yeah, there is other times where, like, I'm streaming and I'm not really saying anything. It depends what I'm doing, but, like, that's one thing I try really hard to do. Yeah, Let's Plays make it easy. Yeah, it does. Well, that's the other thing, too, with, like, a Let's Play. If you do something, like, really dumb, you can just stop and delete it. And no one knows any different. And you can look way more, like, naturally. Like, you could make yourself look a lot better in any pre-recorded anything. Whereas the live stream, you gotta, like, if you fuck up, it's live. If I say something really dumb, it's on there. It's on there for forever. Like, I can delete the video, but, like, there's like a certain air of danger, I guess, with a live stream. Things can, yeah, I usually leave it in. Yeah, some stuff takes focus. It's cool you got to wrestle. Yeah, I agree. Right, my man, you went for it, and that's all one can do. Well, like, yeah, if I could have done this, that, or the other thing different, but again, it's like, who's to say I would even be happier doing, like, say I was, like, not even made it to, like, the big times. Let's say I made it to, like, the in-between, where I'm, like, I'm not, like, the bottom of the barrel indie wrestler, but I'm not, like, in, like, WWE, NJPW, you know, TNA, ROH, AEW, anything like that. But, like, floating somewhere in the middle. But, like, making a living. Like, I would probably hurt like crazy. And who knows? Who knows if I'd be any happier or not. You should go to the local grocery store and wrestle old ladies picking up melons to get your fill. I need to live stream that. That would be the big bucks. You have to steer clear of talking of politics and shit. Yeah, that'd be my downfall. Yeah, generally speaking, I don't talk about politics or religion. Sometimes I'll get, like, a little, like, spirituality a bit. Because, like, whatever game I'm playing kind of leans into it, but yeah, I try to steer clear of it. That's another thing about streaming that, like, you don't really have to worry about with Let's Plays quite the same way. If someone in the chat has, like, active dialogue that the rest of the chat... It doesn't even have to be the chat. If there's someone in your chat has like an active dialogue running that, like, say I don't really have a big problem with, but people watching have a problem with. I can lose viewers because of that. Something that I didn't even do necessarily. But they're like, well, this guy is permitting this in their chat, so I don't want to be associated with him. Whereas with a Let's Play, you don't really have that concern. Because you just do your video, and then the YouTube comments are just YouTube comments. YouTube comments don't have the greatest reputation to begin with. But like an active chat, it's like, it's a finer line to walk, I've found. Hell, you could take that. You could fake that, yeah, probably, and still do well, most likely. Oh. Hey, Harv, I'm thinking about making a character based off you in Baldur's Gate. What alignment do you want? Probably just... I know it's lame, but, like, I feel like I lean more towards, like, neutral. Like a neutral good, I guess. Yeah, I moderate the heck out of my comments. Well, like, you would especially have to. I didn't really think about that, but you probably have to spend a lot of time just, like, sorting through those. Because, like, I find now sometimes, like, I fall behind on my comments. I don't feel like I really have a legitimate excuse to, but I do. And it's not going to get any easier. Yeah, thank God. Yeah, for filtered words. Yeah, no kidding. But I think that's kind of like a aspect of just the whole thing that people don't consider, that, like, someone can kind of try to, like, sink your ship if they really want to. Yeah, true enough. Handled the incident with Rob C very well last year. Everyone rallied around for you. Well, thank you, Lord Dragon King. Oh, we remember that all too well. I mean, I've said, like, practically nothing about this on the chat until now. I really still don't want to get into it. But, like, the last Fire Pro show, everything kind of blew the fuck up. There. There's a lot of chat issues going on. And I feel like it's kind of started to simmer again a little bit. But, like, I probably should have put my foot down way earlier. Because that was kind of like what I was saying. Like, there was stuff that I saw, and I'm like, I don't care. It's like people are just saying stuff. It's just people just shooting the shit in the chat. But it seemed like... Then I just started noticing that, like, very regular people, like, I wasn't seeing them anymore. And I more attributed it to, just getting bored of me. Because I'm like, that's a thing that happens, and that's fine. It's not even necessarily you're bored. It's, maybe you found me when it was summer, and now you're back in school. So, like, I take no offense to any of that. But, like, then after, like, that whole fucking thing blew up, it's just, like, very shortly after I started seeing people, it's like, I haven't seen you in forever. So it's like, how much fucking damage did I do to my channel just because of that? You know? One guy bullying, basically. Pretty much. Must have missed that one. It was, like, yeah. Like, yeah. I just kind of want... Anyway. But, like, I, like, partly thought it would, like, fix itself. Like, it is a mistake on my part. I take a lot of the responsibility for that, because I should have put my foot down about it way before. Because, like, something just didn't feel quite right, but I'm like, I'm probably just being, you know, sensitive or whatever, but... Doesn't really matter what I think when it comes to that. It's what the viewers think. Yeah, all it takes, yeah. Want people to feel home in your channel. Exactly. And I think, like, the wrestling... When I was doing the wrestling shows, that there was a bit of a disconnect. In that, to me, like, it's like, alright, Sunday night, it's the wrestling show. There's gonna be people playing the bad guy. And there's gonna be people playing the good guy. But I feel like there are some people that, like... either just doesn't know that because they're not into wrestling, or they just see it and just don't like it anyway. Anyway, ultimately I just kind of decided it was not helping me. Yeah, just call me up, Harv. I'll deal with the miscreants for you. Thank you, Lord Dragon King. I know you've been there for me. You trying to talk me through the... Like, I haven't forgotten, talking me through the laptop repairs. I mean, you tried your damnedest to get me to understand, but... I still have that laptop, but, like, I think ultimately what the problem was I bought a pretty good computer. For those of you that don't know, I bought, was a Eurocom Scorpius or something. Apparently when it came out, it was like a pretty good computer. But when I got it, it has a dual GPU laptop, removable GPUs. It only had one GPU, but I think the GPU that was in it wasn't... the GPU wasn't the one it came with. I think it was just some, like, cheap Chinese knockoff CPU. So I think that's why it wasn't working. I still have it, but, like, I've never... Now I just don't have the heart to get rid of it, because, like, who even... For what? What good is it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what the problem was. After we did, like, everything to it. But no, I definitely don't think I did myself any favors, with all of that stuff that I just spoke about. But just dust yourself off and keep going. That's kind of a good thing about my channel size, because, like, it's significant to me, but, like, if this all blows up tomorrow, like, 1,500 subscribers, again, would be doable. I think. So, like, if worse came to worse, just everything just blows up, back to the drawing board. Yeah, I don't do laptops. Good plan. I was just under the impression that, like, I should have known when I was like, oh, it's a good deal. I know what you mean, MegaHarv. Can't stand drama. Never liked it, never will. Too old for that. That, too. But, like, yeah, I just feel, yeah. That, and I felt I was also... Me doing, like, Scratch Ticket Sunday doesn't count. But, like, I felt like me doing themed days made it so... Like, I had to shift gears too often, and it was kind of jarring for me. Like, I would be feeling a good rhythm with the game, that's like, oh, well, but it's Fire Pro night, so I'm gonna stop. Oh, now it's place of Mega Man. Not that I have any problem with Mega Man, but, like... I should have stopped doing the Mega Man Mondays, like, 3 months prior. I was getting so frustrated with 2 unbalanced Mega Man hacks. Like, it ran its course. Yeah, always about for more tech support. Yeah, I should hit you up about that again at some point. Yeah, feedback for you. I'm not bored of the channel or anything. I just have a lot... Oh, Jesus, dude. I have a lot with my dad having seizures. Yeah, obviously the time diff between us means I can't be on every night. Well, yeah, that's kind of, like, back to what I was saying, too, with, like... like, I get that it's not even necessarily... I appreciate you saying that, and I'm sorry to hear that, with your father. I hope that's gotta be hard on the head, for sure. But, yeah, plus you being, being in the great Scotland... It's got a, the time differential's big, because it's like, what, 8 in the morning for you? But, just life happens sometimes. And, like, I don't take it personally or anything. But, like, sometimes if I notice... Like, I need to be more, like, in touch with that sort of thing, where I'm like... Oh, this thing in the chat's happening. Someone might not necessarily tell me. Next thing I know, like, no one's here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is 8, okay. Yeah, 8 right now. And I never had it easy anyway. Oh, gotcha. Oh, shit, dude. Both my folks are heavily disabled and I have to look after them. Well, I guess maybe there's some... Oh, it's not like solace, but, like... You're used to it, I guess. Not that it makes it any easier, but... But yeah, I kind of had that revelation with the channel, with the... So yeah. Try not to let that happen again. Sure am, yeah. Yeah, just, you know, like I said, just try to let myself... If I see something like that happening again, I need to... Like, there were so many, like, not even, like, was it words in the sand, whatever the saying is? Because, like, you know, like my co-host, Ryan, when he was doing Fire Pro, like, he did the first couple episodes, and then he, like, he wasn't around for a while, then he came back for one, and he's like, what happened to your chat? Which is probably when I really should have realized, it's like, he's fucking... Because Ryan's no stranger to drama, he doesn't mind stirring the pot. And if that motherfucker tells me that my chat's starting to get a little, you know, hairy, I should really listen to that. Lines in the sand, yeah, that one, thank you. I don't blame you, MegaHarv, for not wanting to get involved in the drama stuff. Yeah, it sucks sometimes, but sometimes, yeah. Comes at a person like a bat out of hell. Lucky to have you, mate, yeah. Agreed. Wish my family would help me with my father. Yeah, it's definitely wouldn't be easy. But no, all in all, right now, like I said, I'm feeling a lot more optimistic about YouTube in general. Although, like I said, after the final let me just be completely straight up here. After Final Fantasy VII Remake, I don't know. I don't know what I'm up to. Right now, I still have every intention, right now, to stream 5 days a week, like I have been doing. Taking Fridays and Saturdays off has been great. That was a very necessary thing for me to do. When I was getting like 500 subscribers in a month, yes, upload every day. But like once that started to taper off, it's like, okay, I just need the mental break. If I can be more energetic 5 days a week, then be like flatline 7 days a week. Being more energetic for 5 days a week would be better for everybody. But like, after the Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out, I'm gonna reevaluate everything. And then, I don't know. I might not stream as much. I might try to shift my focus more to, like, pre-recorded stuff. Because, like, how long can you keep doing the exact same thing before it's like, yeah, something's not quite working? Yeah, you got a good thing gathering here, Harv. Oh, I do. I got a lot of good people here. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But, like, you know, I've been streaming pretty consistently for over 2 years now. It's just the streaming. I'm going on, like, 3 years, like, in February, February 16th, is gonna be 3 years of, like, when I started my daily uploads. Just crazy to think I've been doing this long. So that being said, like, I could have done a lot worse, for sure, but, like... But yeah, I feel like Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's like... If there's another wave I have any hope of catching, it's with that. And if I don't, it's like, well, I should probably... just... maybe feel it out again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to completely... yeah, fancy some life vlogging. Like, I've thought about doing, like, IRL streaming stuff. Like, I'm not opposed to the idea of, like, still streaming, but, like, it could just be as simple as, like, well, now I only stream twice a week. And do, like, a pre-recorded whatever the fuck once whenever I feel like it. And there'd be nothing wrong with that, if that's, like... Like, for all I know, I'll do Final Fantasy VII Remake, and, like, whatever happens with that. I just keep going about my merry way just the same. I'm just saying this is more or less what I'm thinking right now, since... I mean, I've been rambling for, like, an hour now. I may as well just come right out and say, like, this is what I'm thinking, so... I'd watch it. You know, see what some of the Harv man gets up to in his time off, other than gaming. Well, I would find... that's the other thing, like, I would find more stuff to do. If I wasn't always gaming, I would just do more things. I would just go out more. He does picnic basket stuff, that's right. I want to do another picnic basket video, but, like... The only but with that is Dr. Monahan moved away, but he's supposed to be moving... I shouldn't say supposed to be, that's not true. He might be moving back here. Like, sometime next summer. If that happens, we'll probably do another picnic basket video, but he's kind of like a really integral part of it. Dr. Monahan, like, makes the picnic basket videos, I feel like. So, like, I would like to do them again, but... And I do still have, like, other ideas for streams that I want to do. Or, not streams. Just videos. Just, like, skit-based stuff. That I want to do. That, like, with... That because I stream constantly, I don't put the time aside to do it. Like, there's no reason why when I'm not streaming, like, other than when I'm doing, you know, whatever errands I have to run. Why with what other spare time I do, that I'm not just doing, like, video making stuff. I guess I just haven't had the energy to. But I would. I would again at some point. Well, that was a pretty hearty ramble. I didn't think that was in me, but it was. But I think that was nice. It was nice that I just kind of sat here and just kind of shot the shit. I've noticed that's another thing too, that, like, some of my, like, favorite time streaming is when I'm just shitting here, making a mess of my couch. When I'm just sitting here, just kind of shooting the shit with you guys, not even making any progress in the games. Yeah. When you're working as well, you'll just burn out. I don't know how how I worked full-time and uploaded every day for as long as I did. I don't think I could do that now. Like, it was one thing when I was doing the pre-recorded uploads, because then I could just make, like, a week's worth of videos and just take a break. With the streaming, you kind of have to be here. But there was, like, what was it, from... I guess it wasn't that long, but it was from, I don't know, July to January. I worked full-time and didn't miss a day of streaming. I shouldn't say didn't. There was the odd day where I would upload being like, no stream tonight, I'm at a wedding, or whatever. But, like, I didn't miss an upload. 99% of the uploads streaming. Well over 4 hour streams. For, like, 6 months. And working full-time. I don't know how I did it. Yeah, I did as well. It burned me out. It'd burn anyone out. But now I'm part-time at work, and I'd still say I'm, like, full-time YouTube. Like, I'm here 5 days a week. I very rarely do a stream below 4 hours. Like, the tag team live stream is an hour, and every so often I'll do other streams that are less than that, but usually it's more. When I was first playing Final Fantasy VII, it was like, I'd stream like 8 hours, like, constantly. Throw an afternoon stream in, too, for good measure. Now it's like, yep, 5 days a week, shoot for about 4 hours, then feel it out. Friday, Saturdays off, like, for sure, unless I have nothing going on and I feel great. I love to talk a lot as well, I love it. Yeet, yeah, Project Asylum. Yeah, chilling with friends, yeah, makes it all the difference. Can't wait for your Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough. I'm gonna be like a kid in a candy store with that. Also, whenever... Because you gotta know they're gonna have a demo. Whenever the demo drops, I'm gonna be playing it. I'm gonna drop whatever I'm doing and play the demo. But yeah, I'm gonna play it at some time, but I'm still gonna watch your playthrough. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy. I hope it's good. Like, I'm gonna try to platinum it. Like, I'm gonna play the shit out of it. Really enjoy the conversation part of the streams. Yeah, I do too. I've been trying to remind myself to be like, slow down. I don't need to be rushing through these games. Especially if I get one that's like, that I notice is like more, like, busier than normal. I tried to do that with Final Fantasy VIII. And I guess I did to an extent, but, like, I think it's with the ×3... the ×3 speed up thing made it go by faster than... Because my first time I played Final Fantasy VIII, it was like 60-hour playthrough, and when I platinumed it last time, I was like just short of 60 hours. So like I guess I went through at the same time, but I'm trying to just slow down and like if I can't just slow down and enjoy the game, it's like just stop playing for now. Yeah, so easy to burn time into a Final Fantasy game. Can't wait for your DS series. Dark Souls series. Gonna hate Dark Souls 1 so much because of some of the bosses. I honestly think that it's going to be the levels that get me. Because, like, Bloodborne, yes, I struggled with some of the bosses. Bloodborne and Demon Souls both. I found the most frustrating part was getting to the bosses. The bosses themselves, I don't find are that bad. I find with Dark Souls, like, if a boss is that bad, then you need to go somewhere else for a while. Mate, I'm here. Help if any of the Dark Souls if you need it. Well, I appreciate it, Project Asylum. I'm thinking I might try to play Dark Souls 1 on Halloween, and then just kind of feel it out from there. I thought about playing Eternal Darkness again, but I don't know if I have the heart to do that. The Orphan of Kos drove me mad. I just couldn't handle it. He's crazy. Don't get me wrong, I died to Orphan of Kos a number of times, but, like... I didn't find him, like, that frustrating. He felt doable. It's like, okay, I just need to, like, counter here. Or, like, just do a backstab there. I found that to be, like, a fairly satisfying boss fight. What would be my least favorite boss fight in Bloodborne? I don't remember, like, really raging at any of the Bloodborne bosses. Other than, like, the odd, fuck. Like, that was, like, the extent of it. Demon Souls had a full-blown meltdown. Yeah, Ludwig was hard. He was really hard. Yeah, and his one-shot move. Even Ludwig, I felt... He was hard, I knew he was hard. And he was hard. And it might be just revisionist history in my head, but, like... I don't remember... Like, I felt like he was tough but fair. Yeah, mine was Chalice Dungeon, Amdeglada. Okay, I didn't actually do all the Chalice Dungeons. So I can't really fairly say that about Bloodborne, because, like, I didn't even fight all the bosses. There was one I fought with Douglas and Cody from the chat, and we got, like, kinda close, but we just kinda ultimately decided to give up on it. But I think if we, like, kinda kept chipping away, we would have just gotten through it, like, team-wise. I beat him just. Okay, couldn't work out his moveset properly. Ludwig on New Game 4 was too hard for me. I never thought that, too. I hadn't played any of the New Game Pluses in Bloodborne or anything either. Did really good in Bloodborne. Thank you. I felt like I did alright with Bloodborne. So thank you for that. Demon Souls is not, not my proudest moment, but I'm also not trying to hide it either. I'm just like, yeah, if you want to see me have a full-blown meltdown, watch Demon Souls finale. A full-blown meltdown. Blood Queen is easy, but there's no reward. I was disappointed. We'll see how Dark Souls goes. Anyway, I've really been rambling here for like an hour and a half or so. I think I'm about ready to actually log off for the night. But hey, thanks guys for just sitting here and chatting with me here at the end of this game. It's nice to just kind of sit here and talk, not even focus on the game. I mean, I don't know. I've also thought about just getting like, okay, I'll just have like, say like, here I go rambling some more, but like, I think about like, maybe I should get like, I don't know, like 8 touch points to be like, here are these 8 things I want to talk about. Like, don't even have a game and just talk about shit and just see what happens. Maybe I'll just do that someday. I'm feeling adventurous. Just be like, I'm just gonna have a chatty stream where I'm not locked out of my apartment. Yeah, great to see you. Yeah, you too, Lord Dragon King. Appreciate the chatting. Yeah, likewise. It's good to just kind of chat and talk about what's on your mind sometimes. Glad to hear you're doing alright. Yeah, have a good night, David. Project Asylum, yeah. Night, mate. Night, MegaHarv, never know. Great talk here. Yeah, you too. Yeah, Q&A. Well, yeah, I could do a Q&A. Maybe for 1,500 subscribers, I could do, like, a Q&A thing, where, like, you ask a question, I just do a Q&A. I don't know. Q&A stream. Maybe I'll do that for 1,500. Do a Q&A stream. Why not? Try it out. Test the waters. For now, I'm gonna log off. So once again, thanks everyone for the chat. It was good. I enjoyed it. And I might be playing Smash Ultimate tomorrow. It all depends on J3. And if not, I'll probably play Mother 1. I have no, like, metadata ready for Mother 1, or Smash for that matter, so tomorrow's stream might be a little later than usual, but I'll be on. I'll be on with something or other. Yeah, and definitely don't forget the lard. So I will hope to see you guys tomorrow for whatever the hell I wind up playing. So have a good night, folks.